A big welcome to you all I want to say welcome everybody from wherever you're watching. All over the world, you're welcome and it's just beautiful to be here. This is a good day that the Lord has made and we will rejoice and be glad in it. I want to say thank you and thank you and thank you for joining. Um, It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Today we're looking at e-commerce and drop shipping as a business. This is the second day of the Upgrade Summit Bootcamp. Okay. And I'm super excited. Okay, so as you're joining, tell me your name and your city. Your name and your city, okay? Your name and your city. Again, I'm waiting for you guys as you're joining, your name, your city. It's just how we start, is how we roll, is how we do this. Your name and the city you're joining me from live. Beautiful, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you all. And thank you so much for joining. They just brought my lunch, even though I can't eat it again, I'm live. But I will turn it to dinner. Okay, these are some of the things we go through for you guys' sake. Dennis from Dubai, I see you. Samuel from Sokoto, Yade, Yajin Daddy, Temitope from Ado Ekiti, Sawyer from Lagos. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Who else is here? Talk to me. Who else is here? I have Abraham from Port Harcourt, Dimeji from Istanbul. Good to have you. Thank you for joining. Charles from Lagos, Lagos City, Koile. Emmanuel from Ikorodu. Thank you for joining, Emmanuel from Ikorodu. Who else is here? So joining, tell me your name, your city, your name and the city you're joining me from. Also, it's important that you please do your best to share this video, invite day 2, invite everybody to this day 2 event. We're live. And please, Nwako is asking, how can one join this program now? Are you kidding me? You're already live, so what kind of question is that? Abayomi from Abuja, good to see you. Okay, that you can type means you are live. Okay, so I don't even know what kind of question is asking for. Clement from Port Harcourt, thank you for joining me, Clement. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Remember, as you join, your name and the city you are joining. Okay, someone else wants to join. It's www.upgradesummit.com/bootcamp. Can you help me type it? Where are my admins? I hope they are here. Today, I hope my admin will not disappoint me. Okay, so at the webinar call, somebody is asking, again, the link is www.upgradesummit.com/bootcamp. That's the URL link to be able to join. And please invite your friends, your loved ones, people you know from different parts of the world. Let them join, let them learn. Let them, begin to learn from us all. Please, how can someone get this video? You can always go to my YouTube channel at Stephen Akintayo TV. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Stephen Akintayo TV, and you will have the opportunity to watch. Good, Emmanuel, thank you for writing that. www.upgradesummit.com/bootcamp. That's how anybody from anywhere can join us live at this global webinar. And today, this is day 2. We have 6 days to go. This is day 2 of the 6-day training on post-COVID business opportunity you can do from your house. So all the businesses I'm going to be teaching these 6 days are things you can do from the comfort of your house You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to worry about, oh, we can't go out. I don't want to catch COVID-19. How many of you noticed that people are no longer afraid of COVID-19 like they were when it all started? If you agree, type I agree. Okay, I just noticed it's a pattern. I don't know why. I just noticed that we're all not afraid of COVID-19 like we were when it all started. There was a lot of that fear that we all were quite afraid everywhere, like, it was like the world was going to come to an end, but the sun is shining again. And that's just why you should not be afraid, okay? You should be careful, but do not be afraid. You should put this thing down, okay? Do not be afraid. I'm still hearing noise. Reduce the volume to the barest minimum and get your earpiece. Okay, so do not be afraid. And hopefully, at the end of the day, all will work well. So how many of you are excited to be here? If you're excited to be at day 2, type I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. So we're streaming also across all platforms, but the main platform is the www.upgradesummit.com/boot camp. I want you to invite all your friends from all over the world, from everywhere. Invite them from everywhere. Tell them the eagle is live. The eagle is live. I'm called the eagle. That's my nickname because I fly like the eagle. I soar like the eagle. I have the strength and the speed of the eagle. And those who follow my brand are called the eagles. So if you believe in the Stephen Akita brand and you follow the brand, our name is called the eagle. That's what we call ourselves, the eagle, the eagle. So we are eagles. And our ladies are called the falcons. Okay, so I'm excited. As you guys can sense, I'm happy. I'm glad. I am happy and I am glad. One of the things that brought joy to my heart were some of the testimonies I've gotten. Yesterday, after I finished here, I was still privileged to train at another platform. And I was humbled at how many people were chatting up at that platform that they watched this event yesterday and they were blessed. One of the things you need to know this, and I want everybody to write it down. Life always deceived you that your enemies are more than your friends. However, in reality, your enemies are not even up to 1% of your friends. I want everybody to type that down. That's a quotable quote by Stephen Akintayo. Okay? Life, okay, and this is very important, has a way of deceiving you. Someone said, how do you watch on webinar? Just visit www.upgradesummit.com/bootcamp. It is already showing on your screen now. That's the link to join via Zoom. www.upgradesummit.com/bootcamp. Put in your name, your email, and you'll get a link sent to your email. Click that link and you're watching us live. As simple as that. I want everybody to type this quotable quote again. Life has a way of deceiving us that our enemies are more than our friends. In reality, your enemies are not up to 1% of the people that you know. So it's a deception, it's a lie that the devil has a way of putting out there. People are not happy, people don't like you, see what they are saying, no. And it's not true. People love you, people care about you. Some may not agree with you, some may disagree with you. It's okay, that's normal. But don't let anybody deceive you that you have so many enemies. It's not true. It's not. It's a deception. Okay? A lot of people like you. You're not that bad. I've met several people in my life also who always carry that mindset. okay, is a mindset, or, that says that, people don't like me. It's a mindset that says people don't care. People care about you. You're not that bad. It's a mindset that you are, not good. You are not fine. Don't listen to all that nonsense. You're a good person and people like you and you're a good person. Can everybody type, I am a good person? Okay, so I'm going live right now. If you're ready for me now, type, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. If you're ready for the eagle, type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. If you can see my screen, type, I can see your screen. So on my screen, you can also see the URL if you want to join live at the webinar, www.upgradesummit.com/bootcamp. So today we're looking at e-commerce. Remember yesterday we looked at recharge and bill. We're able to help some people set up their business in the recharge and bill business opportunity where you can begin to make money from people using the telcos this season. Instead of being pissed off that the telcos are collecting your money, all you need to do is to provide services. Okay, that's all you need to do. Provide services in the telco industry, and I promise you, you make so much money, you ain't gonna worry anymore. Okay, and this is what business people do. Business people don't play victim. What they do is they look for products and services that they can provide in the area of challenges that people are facing. My name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach and a serial entrepreneur. And I'm the MBC of GTEx Global. And of course, I'm into so many things. I've authored 34 books. They're all on Amazon. You can buy. My entrepreneurial journey started 2008 as a registered company. I started before then. At the age of 17, 18, I started business. But 2008, I registered our company. And we started with $10 in the bulk SMS business, which I shared with you guys yesterday in detail. If you missed yesterday's class, just go to my YouTube page. Go and sign up for my YouTube handle right now at Stephen Akintayo TV on YouTube. Subscribe and look for yesterday's video and you will enjoy it. It was a wonderful session, right? So I share how I started with just $10 and I was consistent, because that's one of the things I taught yesterday, the power of consistency. Because one of the reasons why people are not making money today is not because opportunities don't exist. It's just that people are no longer as patient and as consistent as they used to, right? You have to be consistent. You have to be patient. You have to stick in there. You have to hang in there. Business is not get rich quick, right? You see people tell you, Mr. Steven, what is the assurance? What is the guarantee? Business doesn't come with guarantee. Anybody tell you those things are deceiving you. Okay, it's a business. You determine how well the business goes. And 2015, story changed. Over 100 million. All my mockers went into hiding. You see, people must mock you for God to make you. Can everybody type that? People must mock you for God to make you. That's a powerful quote. People must mock you for God to make you. It is okay. It's normal. It's one of those things that happen. People mock you. People call you names. It's okay. Such is life. But you do not give up. Let me say this. I always say this. Everybody else has the right to give up on you. But you dare not give up on yourself. You dare not give up on yourself. How dare you give up on you? Everybody else has the right to give up on you. They don't like your face. They think you're not good enough. They think you're a scam. They think you're lying. They think you're cheating. They have the right. You dare not give up on yourself. How dare you give up on you? You can't. You can't give up on yourself. You can't give up on yourself. I don't care how bad things are. You dare not give up on you. Always tell yourself, it's darkest before dawn. So it's okay. People will mock you. When I started this business, one day I was going to my office and I checked my email. He said, the guy that called himself CEO, I just saw you inside Molue now. True story. I don't know what was the guy's business with the fact that I was in the Molue. Is it not human beings that take Molue? What's wrong with taking Molue? What's wrong with the fact that I was a business owner and I was taking Molue? That was my levels at that time. I couldn't afford a car because I was pumping millions into my business. And this guy was wicked enough. He sent me a mail. He said, you claim you're a business owner, you're a CEO. I just saw you in a Molue. How did it seem? Probably you was also in the Molue. Now, your own life isn't better than mine. You're already analyzing my own. People must mock you for God to make you. Has the story not changed? The same person, I'm sure, wherever he is, he's seen all our estates. He's seen me travel all over the world. You better don't give up on yourself as an entrepreneur. When you start your business, people will give up on you. Your customer will call you names. The other day, some years ago, a customer came to my office, right? I didn't even know it was my customer. He came for a training in my office. After the training, he requested from my PA that he wanted to see me. And I said, no problem. And when he came, he said, Mr. Steve, he was almost kneeling down. He said, I want to apologize to you. He said, I knew you way back when you started business. He said, one day I called you and I called you all manner of name. Scammer, I called you all manner of name. He said, if I had known you would go this far, I would not have treated you that way. I want to apologize. And I said to him, I looked at him, I said, I forgive you. I can't even remember. I practiced 25 years advanced forgiveness. I can't even remember. I've forgiven you. I can't remember what you did. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to know that as an entrepreneur, you will be mocked. You will be looked down upon. It's just how it works. I remember walking with the palm slippers and a native to my father-in-law. And I said to him, I want to marry your daughter. Okay? He looked at me from head to toe. Said okay, because somebody, his very dear friend, brought me to him. He didn't say much. By the time I left, the person who brought me to him, because my wife was afraid to introduce me to her father. And the person said to me, I'm sorry, this man ain't gonna allow you marry his daughter. Because he said, you are not looking responsible. You don't look like the person that can take care of his daughter. Because I told him I was a digital marketing consultant. In those days, they don't even know what that word means. When you say you are an entrepreneur, when we started business, it's more like you are saying you didn't get a job, which was actually true in my case, and you are still jobless. But that wasn't true in my own case, because it wasn't that I was jobless. I actually had a business. But the man looked at how I didn't even come to meeting with a car. Okay? And yet I was saying I want to marry his daughter, that I had spent money to train, his favorite daughter for that matter. But ladies and gentlemen, the story has changed. I can gladly tell you I get prayers from my in-laws. Okay? That's why I always share this. It takes money to run romance. Some of you Shokoto playboys chasing girls up and down. You better go get a job. go hustle. Get a good business. Because even your in-laws, I respect you if there's no pepper in your hand. And it's just the way life works. Stop pitying yourself and running pity party. That's just how life works. Are you learning? If you're learning type, I'm learning. Okay? So when stories started changing, my life started changing. That was 30 million, a single customer doing transaction with me. One customer. Okay, if you can see the 30 million type, I can see the 30 million. These are not things to brag. They are what we call social proof, because when we come on social media like this, oftentimes, not all the time that you have your regular audience watching you. So sometimes you have new audience who are watching you, and many of them want to say, where is the proof? Where did you come from? I want to be sure you're real. And so oftentimes you want to show what we call social proof. So we're not trying to brag. We've gone past this level by the grace of God. But I'm just giving you my background, how I started, the beginning of my journey, so that you know that it's possible for you to achieve that. Today, incidentally, is the birthday of Fela Trotoye, one of those men who inspired me a lot. Okay, that was at our 10th year anniversary. and I presented an award to him as one of those who inspired me in business. I probably won't be in Nigeria today if not for Fela and his vision about how Nigeria is going to get better. Okay, I would have left Nigeria, right? Because of some of what he said, I believe in the country. I've received several awards, several awards. You know, this one was Nelson Mandela Leadership Award for Transparency and Integrity by the African Youth Parliament. Okay, 2018. I've met several great people in my life. One of whom I respect a lot is Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. For me, why I respect him, I've shared this with a lot of people, is the fact that he's one of the most business-friendly president we've ever had. And this was me and Professor Pato Tomi. It was in New York. I was invited as a guest speaker. They were also guest speaker alongside with me. This was myself and former Deputy Governor of Lagos State. This is me and my ever controversial spiritual mentor. But you see, what I always tell people is this: only a fool is shameful of what is gainful. I learned it from him. Only a fool is shameful of what is gainful. If people have been of value to you, they've added value to your life, you are not wise if you are ashamed of them. Okay, can everybody type it? I remember reading the scriptures. People who are going to add value to your life are not always going to be right. How many of you have had, your parent being controversial before? Type one. I mean, people don't like them. Some people have said bad things about your parents before. How many of you have heard that? Okay? Does that change the fact that they're your parent? Does that change the fact that you need to still love them? If people have added value to you, you would be unwise to be ashamed of them. I'm never ashamed of people who God has used to add value to me. I'm never ashamed. I don't care how many people. And it's one of the funny things in this world today. There is no more loyalty in this world, right? People who have added value to you, the day you are in trouble, they cannot come and defend you. And I've seen people do that. They call themselves, oh, Mr. Stephen, I'm your one and only mentor. I'm your one and only protege. I've been following you for donkey years. I said, no problem. The day somebody is abusing me on social media, do you defend me? Do you? If people truly are your mentor, you honor them. And part of the job of the honor is you defend them. That's one of the things you need to know about friendship. People will hate you because you are a friend to someone, and if you want everybody to love you, unfortunately, you ain't gonna go far. You ain't gonna go far because you are a friend of somebody. Somebody will not like you. It's just how life works. That's why you should choose your friend wisely. That's why you cannot afford to have parasitic friends. Friends that they are not adding value to your life because you are even in their life and you are associated with them. Some people will not like you. So it's double jeopardy. When you keep a friend that is not adding value to you, it's double jeopardy. Because number one, everybody has an enemy. And once you decide to be a friend of somebody, some people will not like you because you are their friends. And so when those friends also are not adding any form of value to your life, you are losing in two ways. So be careful those you choose as friends. Make sure they are adding value to your life. And if they indeed add value to your life, it is foolishness to be shameful of what is gainful. If they're adding value to your life, you want to identify with them publicly and privately. That's the proof. So you say I'm your mentor, you can't identify with me publicly. Trust me, I'm not your mentor. It's just how it works. Okay? This is some of pictures, media coverage of some of our charity projects. Since COVID started, we have given out over 5 million naira privately, publicly to people to support them, provide foods for people and families. This particular one is the Gubio IDP camp in Meduguri. We're able to supply them food items, medicine, gloves, and facial masks. This other one is also in Ajegunle. We fed over 200 families. This Ghana Must Go that you're seeing, over 200 families got it. Rice, beans, oil, tomato paste, and so on were put there, okay, to be able to support this family in the course of. So we're able to package in each Ghana must go at least food that could last an average family up to a week or two. And we've given over 5 million so far. For me, the reason for being wealthy is so that I can be able to give to those I can't help. So I always tell people, because I get people chat me up who are who have two hands, two eyes, two legs, and they start begging. And I always say, my charity project is strictly to the most vulnerable, orphans, widows. Okay, and I go to them. They don't come to me. I go to them. Can you see me in Meduguri? That was last year. I went to Meduguri and we repeated the same package again during this COVID-19. I visit these places myself. We go to Ajegunle direct, go to the orphanage home direct, because we now have social media beggars, and many of them are scammers, where they just begin to scam people using words to scam them. So when we do our charity project, we're a foundation. It's like that foundation. We used to be Infinity Foundation. Every month we have projects, and you can be part of us. And for me, words, I had to say we need to go to people. Every year we send more than 100 kids to school. We go to schools and say, who has not paid school fees in this school? And then we pay. That's how we do it. We don't need to know you. The goal is not knowing you. It's not about you pay me back. For me, that is how to add value and change lives. You want to be rich. Can everybody type? How many of you will at least agree to be rich for the sake of the poor? Okay, I'm not sure if you will do that. That's why I say two poor people can't help themselves. All this, they don't help poor people. They don't. I don't get it. You cannot help a poor person by being poor. You want to help somebody that's poor become rich. In that process, at least you can choose to use your own money to help every poor person around you. But for you to want to choose to be poor, okay, just because you feel there's something wrong with being rich, I don't get it. It's good to be wealthy because it puts you in the position to help those who are poor. Two poor people cannot help themselves. If you truly care about poor people, find a business to do, find an investment to do, so that you can be in a position to help those who are poor. That is how it is done. Let me repeat myself. If you truly care about poor people, you truly care about poor people, find a business to do, find an investment to do, so that you can be in the position to help the poor and the vulnerable around you. That is how it should be done. Okay, that's how it should be done. Not to sit down and say, all these rich people, they don't care about us. We poor person. Who said you are poor? Why are you categorizing yourself as poor person? Why are you adding yourself to the list? We poor people. Who added you to that list? It's a wrong list to be on. It's a wrong list to be on, because on that list, you can't help anybody. You can't help yourself. You can't help people around you. So wake up. Find something to do. Stop giving excuses. Somebody said, excuse is something that successful people do not have luxury of. Successful people don't have luxury of excuses. Yesterday, we got opportunity for some people to join my coaching program. Some people started excuses. How do you expect me to afford it? Where will I get the money from? As though it's my job to help you raise investment for your business. It's not my job. I'm doing enough already by showing you things I have done that has helped me to make money. That's all. That's the best I can do for you. Okay? For the needy, to the best of my ability, I can go out and reach out to them. But I'm not your governor, I'm not your senator, I'm not your president, I'm not your House of Rep. I can only do to the tune of what God has helped me to do. And I owe you nothing, you owe me nothing. And until we begin to treat things that way as Africans, we will not make progress. People don't owe you anything. You owe yourself everything. You owe it to yourself to be wealthy. You owe it to yourself to be rich. But nobody owes you anything. It's your job to find a way, okay, to stand up and brace yourself till you succeed. Are you getting value today? If you're getting value, type, I'm getting value. If you're getting value, type, I'm getting value. Come on, guys. If you are getting value, type, I am getting value. If you are getting value, guys, type I am getting value. Okay, good. I don't know if you can see this. This is one of my mentees. She's going to be joining us. She's myself and my wife's mentee. She's going to be joining us later today to share a story with us. And she's an amazing woman who started this business some years ago. And it wasn't easy. From the story she shared, her own personal story she shared, she said when she started this business, it was not easy. As a matter of fact, she had to go and be looking for money to join this e-commerce business, to even pay for the coaching. She had to look for the money because she didn't have it. Okay, but 1 month after joining the coaching program, do you know, can you see the money there? She was able to get this contract to supply a company up to 3.6 million. Now, the first phase, the company gave her 1.1. In fact, at the beginning, they said they were not going to mobilize her. My wife had to mentor her and say, no, tell them to pay you ahead of that. At least mobilize you, because she was to supply customized gift items for that particular company. And so they mobilized her with 1.525 million. And guess how much it cost her to supply the entire thing? About 800,000, right? And the second transfer you are seeing here is the balance, 2.233 million for the what she supplied. In other words, she made 3.6 million in the first month after the coaching program. This to tell you that when we say we run coaching, it costs $5,000. It's about the value we are willing to offer you. Let me write this down. I want everybody to type this down. The confidence of a coach to charge you is a function of the value they are willing to give you. The confidence of a coach to charge you is a function of the value the coach is willing to give you. And this is one of the reasons why you need to know that things of value are never cheap. Nothing of value is cheap. I repeat myself, nothing of value is cheap. People's confidence to charge you has to do with their confidence in the value they are going to give to you. And it's just the truth. So immediately after the coaching, this was what she made. And guess the funny thing, she did not even put in one naira as capital. That's why I always tell people when they ask Mrs. Steven, if I pay $5,000 to join your coaching program, how do I get money to the capital to start the business? I say, hey, in the coaching, we show you how to start the business without a capital. We will teach you how to start the business without a capital. But if you want to run a business today, this woman business, I mean, she can't be doing less than 100 million right now in terms of how her business has grown. She now owns a fashion clothing, okay? You know, in fact, this suit is made by her fashion clothing. Let me see, let me stop the streaming, okay? I bought this suit from her fashion clothing. Can you see the suit? This suit, Sotera Clothing is the brand name, okay? Yeah, me, I patronize my students. So, by the way, some of you don't do that. I always tell people, even though the first suit she brought it for me for free, but I had to say, no, I want to buy, and I paid. Because business prosper when friends and family pay for services rendered. So even though I taught you a business, me, I will still pay if I need this services in what I taught you, because it's just how to support your business. And it's also how to teach you the discipline. Okay, she's always shy to collect money from me, but me, I will pay. She knows I will pay. I don't do that because we need to learn that. That's also why I charge to coach you, so that you know this is a business. And the day I need service from you, you should charge me. You can give me discount, but you should charge me. It's just how it's done. It's business. It's not charity. The reason why African businesses don't grow, we turn the whole thing to charity. Uncle me, brother me, cousin me, right? And instead of us to know that business will only thrive when people, the loved ones, people who call themselves your loved ones, your business can only grow when those people pay you. But you start uncle me, cousin me, and we need to stop that if we want businesses to grow. And I always tell my students, charge for your services. Okay, there is no free lunch anywhere. Anything of value comes with a cost. Are you learning, guys? If you are learning, type I am learning, I'm learning, I'm learning. This is another student of mine. Okay, how many of you can see 20 million right there? And this was in January, okay, of last year. January 15, when everybody claimed there's no money. She was able to make 20 million from, again, OPM. I told you we teach you in this business how to run this business without using your money. It's part of what we teach you in this business. This company, again, she's supplying them phone accessories, and they paid her before she delivered the product to them. And each time they are demanding, the next transaction is 70 million. Same student, this same student. This is another order from our customer, 70 million. Remember, you saw earlier from me how a single customer paid me 30 million. I have raised students now that a single transaction from their own customer, they are getting 70 million. You see why you need successful mentors in your life. Do you see the reason why? You cannot give what you don't have. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot give what you do not have. Anybody, okay, who wants to be your mentor, you want to check how successful they are, because they can't give you what they don't have. They can't. It's one of the reasons I tell people, I say, if you are going to choose your mentor carefully, anybody who is not making money in the business they want to mentor you, do not accept their mentorship. I'm telling you the truth. How many of you notice that it is people who have common sense, in other words, unintelligent argument, that always want to give advice? How many of you notice that? Let me give you an example. Do you notice that it is people who, for example, have failed marriages are the first to be excited to teach you how to run your marriage? If you agree, type I agree. How many of you have noticed that? If you agree, type I agree. How many of you notice that it is people who have failed in something that always want to give free advice? They are. You don't need to beg them for it. They are quick to want to say, yes, this is my advice. And that's one of the reasons why the poor remains poor. You will remain poor as long as you continue to get common sense. Common sense advice only gives you common result. It is wisdom to find people who have the knowledge, who have the result. That's why the Bible says, buy wisdom, sell it not, buy it. The quickest way to get wisdom is to buy it. It's in the Bible. Is to buy it. Buy wisdom, sell it not. So it's not cheap. You just find it, oh, somebody taught me this, he said this. And that's why many of us remain poor. You keep getting advice. Somebody said, I will teach you mini importation for free. If indeed he has made money in it, he will charge you for it. It's the truth. He will charge you for it. He can introduce you to it, give you some level of knowledge for free. But if you want a deeper dimension of what he's teaching you, you have to charge. It's just how life works. Okay? Common sense, common result. Can everybody type it? Common sense idea, common result. Everybody, come on, type. Common sense idea, common result. That's 20 million. This same student of mine, okay, Mrs. Bumi, can you see? Another 70 million, same customer. Okay, that's why you need mentorship. Because a lion will give birth to what? Come on, everybody, give me an answer. A lion will give birth to what? A goat will give birth to what? A dog will give birth to what? A cat to what? Right? Same thing, a rich man will give birth to what? Do you see now? A rich mentor will give birth to what? Listen to me, it's a powerful quote. If I've gone farther, I've seen farther, it's because I climbed on the shoulders of those who have gone ahead of me. Your ability to go far in life and business is a function of those who, the caliber of mentors that you have access to. Are you happy about this? If you're happy about what you're learning, type I'm happy. Yesterday, I also told you, not everybody is losing money this season. One of the things you need to get off your mind is the deception that everybody is broke. Everybody is not broke. It's a deception that everybody has lost money. Everybody has not lost money. There are winners and losers of COVID-19. There are winners and losers of COVID-19. And I'm sharing some of them with you. Who are the losers? Aviation, religion organizations, entertainment, transportation and their unions, sports, education, fashion, non-essential retail, and artisans. But guess what? Good news, they are winners. Food and household items, right? Telcos are winners. Lending are winners. Logistics, lottery, fintech, streaming, these are winners. In business, there's a reason why they call money currency. It's from the word current, flow, right? Money moves in the direction. All the money in the world, everybody, I need your answer. Did they bond? Was all the money in the world bond? If they were bond, type 1. If they are not bond, type 2. Is all the money in the world bond? I can't really tell you whether Forex is a winner or loser, right? Because volatile season means as much as you make money, that's also to the degree you will lose money. So I won't go into that. Now, how many of you were all the money in the world bond? If they were bond, type bond. If they were not bond, type no. So where did the money go? They said there's recession now all over the world. Did money disappear? So where did the money go? Huh? Where did the money go? Did the money disappear? The money still exists. What just happened is that money had changed direction. That's why they call it currency. If you are getting value, please share this video across all social media. I want you to invite all your friends right now. Facebook, please share this 50 times. On WhatsApp, on LinkedIn, there's an icon called Facebook Party icon. Click on it and start inviting people. All of you on Instagram, watching me right now live. Begin to invite your friend, tag them, tell them to come and learn. Be your brother's keeper. Across all the social media platforms, if you're watching on YouTube, share this link right now. Get people in here because we're teaching real and we're sharing hope. I tell people, as one of the reasons why I do this is, even if you can't afford my coaching program, at least there's hope. You are learning, okay, that how not to just give up and say everything is not working. And that's the beauty, because at least you are opening up to say, it's not all that bad. I just need to find a way. If there is anything that we do with our teaching, even when you can't afford, the hope is enough. I've met people who never paid for my coaching program, and from the free training, find a way to build their life and their business up. I've met several of them. So it's not, you don't want to sit down there and keep saying, things are bad, I'm not sure I will make it. You will make it. You can make it. You have all it takes to make it. You have everything it takes to make it. Does this make sense at all? Beautiful. I'm happy to know again and again that you're all learning. If you are learning again, type I am learning, I am learning, I'm learning. If you are learning, can you type I am learning? If you are learning, type I'm learning. Okay? If you are learning, type I am learning. Talk to me. Good, good, good. I can see a lot of you are learning. I'm happy to know. It's my joy to know that you are learning. Woo. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Good, 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 good to know. So you can see the losers and the winners of COVID-19. Okay, if you can see that type, I can see. Now, where are the opportunities of COVID-19? If you are in the real estate sector, what this is showing, okay, if you're in the communication sector, is that there's money in data, in calling card, TV, web, subscriptions. There's also money in the agricultural sector, okay, like hydroponics, aeroponics, tissue cultivation. There's solution in the healthcare sector. There's solution in the pharmaceutical sector, educational sector, infrastructure. financial inclusion solutions, fintech solutions, innovation, management restructuring, and compliance for companies. So it's not all that bad. The opportunities are still there. So are you ready now for this particular opportunity in the e-commerce, which is also one of those sectors that is still doing very well this season? If you're ready, type, I am ready, I am ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Talk to me, guys. If you're ready, type, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. Talk to me. If you're ready, type, I am ready, I am ready. Good. So let's begin by understanding what is e-commerce. That's the first step. What is e-commerce? Okay. What do you understand by e-commerce? What is e-commerce? We want to explain right now. Okay. E-commerce, also known as electronic commerce or internet commerce, refer to buying and selling of goods or services using the internet. Okay? And transfer of money and data to execute this transaction. Commerce is often used to refer to sales of physical products, okay, online. So when we say commerce, is often referred to sales of physical products online, but it can also be any kind of commercial transaction that is facilitated through the internet. Okay, I hope this is clear. If this is clear, type it is clear, it is clear, it is clear. So when we say e-commerce, we're talking about transactions taking place on the internet. People are paying for services, they are paying for goods through the internet. Okay, so we have Shopify.com, that's an e-commerce site. We have Amazon.com, that's an e-commerce site. On that site, transactions are going on. Another part of what we're teaching today is called drop shipping. So let's also define what is drop shipping. Drop shipping is an order fulfillment method that does not require a business to keep product in stock. Instead, the store sells the product and passes on the sales order to the third-party supplier, who then ships the product, okay, or the order to the customer. So I'm going to repeat this because I want this lecture to be very simple, very clear, nothing complex for every one of us, so that we can get it clear. Can everybody shout Professor Stephen? Come on. I feel like a professor right now, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like a prof. Come on, call me Prof, Joe. Am I not doing the work of a professor, right? Many of you went to school and you got all these professors who taught you for years. Some of you 5 years, some of you 10 years. At the end of the day, you still struggle to get a job. You have not made 1 naira from what this professor taught you. Meanwhile, I'm a professor, that what I teach you in a matter of months, you don't give me 4 years, in a matter of months, you start making physical income. Okay, so guys, please, if you're enjoying this, please share this video. Share as many times on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Invite your friends. Don't be greedy. Don't watch alone. Invite people to join us. You can either invite them to the Zoom platform by upgradesummit.com/bootcamp, or just share the link you're using to watch on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Share. Invite everybody, please. Share and share. So like I said, I'm a professor that what I'm teaching you will help you, because you go to school to earn, okay, a living. But the truth is that you come for meetings like this and webinars like this, okay, to become wealthy, to build a source of income that sustain you in many cases for the rest of your life. And that is more important. So again, drop shipping is an order fulfillment method. So it's still under e-commerce, but this model means that you own this business, you will not be responsible for delivering the product and services to your customer. Another third-party company is the one that will do that job. Okay? And this third-party company that will do the job usually will deliver it in your name. Okay? They will deliver it in your name. So most people love drop shipping, and drop shipping is also a good business you can do this season. And the reason why most people love it is because it becomes a platform where you don't need to do much work. You don't need to do much work. You don't need to do much work. And this goes a long way in really, really helping you. So because you're not really doing much work, you are able to make money. However, this model still requires some measure of work, which is in marketing. So your responsibility, if you are going into the drop shipping aspect, is that you have a responsibility of, and this is very important, you have that responsibility of doing the marketing. You have the responsibility of generating the customer. Meanwhile, the other models may not require that you get the customer. So let me give you a diagram to explain drop shipping better to you so that it's very clear. How does drop shipping works? No more upfront inventory cost or shipping logistics. With drop shipping, products are sent directly from the wholesaler to your customer. So step one, your customer place an order for the product online. Step two, your store automatically send, okay, your store, please note this. Again, I hope I'm not fast and I hope you guys can comprehend. If you can comprehend very well, type comprehend, comprehend, comprehend. Come on, talk to me, guys. Okay, if you can comprehend very well, just type comprehend, comprehend, comprehend. Good. So step two, your store automatically send the order to your drop shipping company, which is like a wholesale company. So when your customer makes an order, your own store sends it to the wholesale company, or you call them the drop shipping company. Step three, your drop shipping company supplier prepares your customer order. Okay, so these drop shipping companies prepare your customer order. Then step four, your drop shipping supplier ships the order directly to your customer. So in this particular business model, you are not involved in saving, storing any product. You are not involved in keeping the products, and your customer does every of the work for you. If this business makes sense, can you type it makes sense? It makes sense. Sorry, your what's it called? Your you call it wholesaler or your drop shipper does all the work for you. If this makes sense, can you type it makes sense? It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. Good. Good. I can see. Next step. By the way, please do not distract me. Anything I'm teaching, keep it. There will be a question time, so don't ask me questions now. Only say what I asked you to say. Repeat what I asked you to repeat for the sake of energy and flow. But don't ask questions yet. When we're done, we'll answer all the questions. Okay, Raymond. Okay, all these questions you're asking, that's why you're in front of a coach. Am I not the professor here, or are you the teacher? And this is one of the problems we have in our generation. You have come to learn from somebody, but you are not even going to wait to finish learning. You're already analyzing it. If you know it, then you don't need him to teach you, do you? Okay, so chele, calm down, relax. We'll get to all your questions by the grace of God. So let's look at the benefits and disadvantages of drop shipping. Okay, we look at the advantages and the disadvantages of drop shipping. So let's look at it. What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? Number one advantage is low capital is required. So that's an advantage. For you to go into drop shipping, you do not need huge capital. Okay? However, the disadvantage is that there's low margin. So your profit margin is reduced. You ain't going to make much profit because remember, your drop shipper is the one doing most of the work for you. So he's going to take most of the margin. And so you are not going to be able to make too much profit. But again, it's just the way life works. Low risk, low reward. High risk, high reward. Okay, because remember, your risk in a drop shipping business is very low. Even your effort is not that much in a drop shipping business. Somebody does all the work for you. The only thing you do is spend money on doing paid advert, and even the paid advert can be automated. Okay, number two advantage, easy to get started. Okay, number two disadvantage, inventory issues. So it's easy to get started as the advantage, but the disadvantage of easy to get started is that there are inventory issues. So sometimes a customer can go ahead, order a product, even pay for it, then your drop shipper says, oh, we're sorry, we're out of stock. And you now have to probably be looking for that, which is also, again, we have solution to things like this. You can connect your website to multiple drop shippers so that if this one doesn't have it, you move your order to another one that has it. Number three, low overhead. So you ain't going to spend too much money, staff, warehouse, big office, all of that low overhead. But the disadvantage of that is shipping complexities, right? So you aren't spending much, but different people you have to ship to Tunisia, to China, to Lake Lokoja. I mean, it can also get complex. You can mix people order up, okay? Because you don't even have any staff from your own end helping you to perfect all these things. So it is the drop shipping company that is alone with your order. And remember, they didn't get the order. You are just passing it on to them. In that process, there could be a lot of mistakes that go on. Number four, flexibility, flexibility of location. You don't need an office to do this. You can be anywhere in the world. Even if you are in Iran, you can, as long as there's internet, you have your laptop, you have access to internet, you can run a drop shipping business. I have one of my students based in France. Okay, he runs drop shipping business, and most of his customers are in Nigeria. Okay, and he doesn't even do any job in France, just that he's married to an African American that grew up in France, and so he had to relocate to France when she has some complexity. So bottom line, he's just living in France just to live there because his wife grew up there and wanted to stay there, but his source of income is still back in Nigeria through drop shipping. So you can be in France and you have a drop shipping business, and most of your customers are only coming from Nigeria and you're supplying them, or you are in UK and you have customers in Iran. Okay, as long as your drop shipper can deliver to Iran, you are in business. Number five, wide selection of products to sell. Okay, that's the advantage. So wide selection of products to sell. So you are not limited. That, oh, we don't have this product. You know, most of the drop shipping companies have unlimited products. Okay, number five, limited customization and branding. So because they are so wide a product, you can't customize all of them. You can't brand all of them in your name. So customer end up getting it, and sometimes it shows the name of the drop shipper, or it doesn't even show anybody's name. Okay, and you know, it's just dry a bit. Also, other advantages, easy to test, easier to test, easier to scale. You can also scale this kind of business easily. You can move from just a $10,000 drop shipping company to $100,000 drop shipping company to $1 million drop shipping company, just like that. Okay? And it's very important. How many of you are learning from this and you're learning and you're happy and this class is cool? Just type cool, 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 cool. Okay, just type cool, 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 cool. Okay, type cool, 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 cool. Good, I can see everybody's typing cool, cool. Okay, super cool, Seth Mohammed said. Thank you. So let's look at some of the top trending dropshipping niche. So these are some of the niche that are trending big time when it comes to dropshipping. Power tools. That's again in Africa. Okay, tools, power tools, tools that are basically works that with tech supplies, phones, phone accessories, all of that. Lifestyle niche, okay, are doing well, but this season they aren't doing well because right now people are bothered about their own health. They're not thinking of looking good right now. Beauty and health niche, that is still doing well, the health part of it. Beauty part of it is a bit down because most people are not using makeup if they have not lifted lockdown. Though gradually the world is lifting lockdown across the world, the restriction is going. So one of the things they may not have told you, I think we are beginning to build immunity to the disease. More people are having it, but the death rate is slowing down. Despite that, more people are having it, but the death rate is slowing down. So it means I believe the world is gradually building immunity to it. Number 5, drones and accessories are also a very big niche. Drones, accessories, camera accessories, phone, all these things are big niche in the drop shipping industry. Okay? Another niche that is very, very big is fashion. Even though right now it's a bit slowed down, but it's picking up back again. Another niche that is also very good is phone accessories. It's a big niche in this area. Okay, very, very big niche. And then the last one that is not on my notes is security. Okay, security tools are big, big niche. Security tools, security, like when I mean security tool, a unique security belt, teasers, scanner, temperature scanner, metal scanner, those kind of things. They are very, very big in drop shipping. Now, the next aspect of this business is different, okay, but it's still under this e-commerce, modern name. It's called mini importation. Now, mini importation is quite different from drop shipping. Remember, in drop shipping, you are not taking any goods, you are not holding any goods. It's your drop shipper that holds everything and does everything. In mini importation, on the other hand, you will hold the goods. You will bring it in, and then you then send it to whichever e-commerce company you want to sell it through, or even do the delivery yourself, or work with a third-party logistic company to deliver for your customer. So mini importation, on the other hand, is the process of, ordering products and items in small quantities. Okay, it's still the process of selling products and services online, but it's the process of ordering them directly from the manufacturer in small quantities. That's why I call it mini importation. So you're able to order essential things, very highly desired products, highly sought after product. When it comes to sought after, in mini importation, you are not looking at luxury. You are not looking at designers. You are looking at essentials. You are looking at something people need desperately. They don't care whether it has label or it doesn't have label. They just must use it. So example is human hair. Example is undies, right? Particularly the one women wear when they have babies, okay, that can help tuck their tummies. You want to, in mini importation, you are looking at essentials that has certain people need it, is important for them. They can't but use it. It's not a luxury. Okay. Meanwhile, sometimes in drop shipping, luxury works in drop shipping too. It's all because drop shipping is about delivery. So you can be partner with Adidas, for example, and they deliver to people. Okay, they deliver to people. But in mini importation, you are looking at, manufacturers. They do the product, essential stuff. So a couple of factors to consider before you go into mini importation. Never go into mini importation without a target market in mind. Number 2, before you think of importing any product, always have a marketing plan, no matter how small. Number 3, understand how the market works. Know what kind of products is in hot demand. Know what is in hot demand. Can some of you right now give me names of products that you think is in hot demand in this mini importation niche? Oh yeah, everybody go. I'm waiting for you guys. Tell me names of product that you think in this season is in hot demand. Wako says phones. Is phone in hot demand? Clothing? No. Come on. This season of COVID-19, food is in hot demand, but it's not a mini importation. Sanitizer, God bless you. Face masks, God bless you. Okay, laptops, not really. Test kits, yes. You guys don't believe it, but people are ordering test kits privately right now, all over the world. And China is selling them. South Korea is selling them. Okay, screen protector, scanner, temperature scanner, immune boosting herbs. It doesn't matter whether from China, whether the immune boosting app, even Nigeria just ordered from Madagascar now, some drinks, okay? Protective gloves, thank you. Even scanning machines, there are now machines, you know, sanitizing machines. I don't know if you know that there are now sanitizing machines produced in China that you can bring into the country. Sanitizing machine that before people enter your office, they go through the machine and the machine sanitizes them. Okay, you won't believe it. Body wash, yeah, not bad. Supplements, yes, doing well. Toiletries, yes. I mean, for whatever reason, I don't know why toiletries disappear. It's almost as if toiletries, slimming tea, because people are adding weight a lot. Okay, it's almost as if, and I don't even understand what is the connection between toiletries and COVID-19. Before I left London for Nigeria, I remember just before the lockdown in London, 2 months ago, I remember we went to the supermarket and the toiletries were gone, like disappear. Okay, waist trainer will do well now because again, as a result of people sitting at home, people have added weight, they're looking for things they can use for that area. Okay, are we learning? If you are learning type, I'm learning. Okay, so however, the secret to this business, it comes with certain secrets that help you to do well. And one of those secrets is called having a niche. So because there are many products you can sell, that becomes your enemy. Your number one enemy in this business is having so many products you can sell. Okay? Your number one problem is having too many products that you can sell. So what you want to do if you want to succeed in this business, have a niche. Can everybody type the money is in the niches? Everybody talk to me. We have a powerful quotable quote we always say in this business, say the money is in the niches. Can everybody type that? The money is in the niches. Yeah, PPE, okay, is also protective equipment, okay, are very good this season. You can buy them, all these overall, you know, people put on and to avoid, you know, people are infected already. Can everybody type it? The money is in the niches. The money is in the niches. So there's a lot of money in the season, but that money is in you focusing on a niche and sticking to a niche. One of the biggest mistakes people make, they want to do all this business, everything. They want to sell nose masks, they want to sell gloves, they want to sell fashion wear, they want to sell shoes, they want to sell bags. You will not make money except you focus on a niche. Again, if you are getting value, please share this video, invite your friends to this class on e-commerce and dropshipping and importation. Share this on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Copy this link. Invite your friend. Click on the Facebook party icon and invite as many people to watch this video. Either on WhatsApp, also those of you on Instagram, begin to tag me and invite friends to watch this. So the first secret to this business is pick a niche. Okay, just one niche. Now, what are the evergreen niche in mini importation? Number one, fashion. Number two, beauty. Number three, health. Number four, electronic and gadgets. Number five, security. Number six, gift item. So I have a question for everybody. Of all these 6 things that I've mentioned, which one do you think is the best this season of COVID-19? Oh yeah, the assignment starts now. Of all the 60 items I've mentioned, which one do you think is the most successful in this season of COVID-19? Which one do you think people are putting their money in the most? Somebody say health, 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 health. Beautiful. Can we give me number 2? After health, what's the number 2? Of this is, okay, security. Somebody say security is number 2. Okay, well, yeah, security, yeah, I agree, because even right now you have certain type of security cameras that is able to check your temperature. Do you know that? And companies that started putting that in, cameras that can identify you when last you came in, to check whether you probably have COVID. I mean, it's crazy. Number 3, who can tell me number 3? After security, what's the number 3? Number 3. Number three, electronics and gadgets. Oh, good. You guys are smart. Smart students. In fact, I'm clapping for all of you. Good one, good one, good one. I'm impressed. So you guys are learning. You're learning. I love this. So the money is in the niches, and you have to focus on a niche that you want to go to. So my next slide, I want to share with you. Remember that the make rich quick niche. Okay, find a problem and provide the solution. That is how to go into the make rich quick industry. Find a problem, provide a solution. Find a problem, provide a solution. Women who give birth to children who just have babies are always looking for how to tuck their tummy. So being able to buy high-waist panties works for that market. Do you see what we're talking about? Right now, companies want to check people's temperature. You've been able to get a product, a camera, a particular camera companies can put in their offices that will check their temperature and already tell them, it will tell the security guys not to allow certain people in because their temperature is already high. Those are the kind of products you are thinking of. So a product that solves a major problem in the season is always how best to make money. Do you know, as we speak right now, not even, companies, state governments in the US are ordering for test kits and masks across the world. Do you know that? That you can be supplying Nebraska or New York test. Do you know that? That you can be supplying those companies. Do you know that? Okay. So things have changed right now, and you want to look at where are this industry, where the opportunities are, and how do you get in there. And I want you to know also that the beautiful thing about majority of this importation is by sea. So there's a delay in your goods coming to Nigeria now, or to the UK, or to the US, or anywhere. However, they are still coming. In many countries, goods are still coming in, including New York, in case you don't know. It's still coming in, particularly in the areas of some of these key essentials. They are still coming in. They're still coming in. So this is not like, oh, Mr. Steve, maybe I'll do it after COVID. No, you start this even during this season. The next step, how many of you are ready to learn some of the websites you can be buying some of this product from? So I haven't known all these things I've taught you. The next thing is, where do I buy product at a cheap price? And then I can then resell it at a higher price. Okay? If you're ready, type I'm ready, so that I show you the website. I'm not going to stay long in showing you the website, so I advise you to quickly copy them as I show you the website. We have 6pm.com, Carter.com, Overstock.com, remove Payless out of the equation. You have Wish.com, and then you have, of course, the normal Amazon.com. I have students today across the world who buy from Amazon and still sell it back on Amazon. I have students today who buy from eBay and still sell it on eBay. and still make money. Okay? I have students in the UK, in all parts of the world, making money. So if you also look at the gadget niche and phone accessories, you want to go to cellularcountry.com, bestbuy.com, dx.com, ipmax.com, everbuying.com, lightinthebox.com. These are also websites you can go and buy phone accessories, phone gadgets. In fact, phone gadget, I showed you one of my students, one of my biggest, most successful students who has done over 200 million since 2017 when she met me and my wife and learned this business. Okay, she's into phone accessories. That's what she does, phone accessories. She's made it big time in this business, big time. Okay, are you happy? If you're happy, type I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. If you're happy about what you are learning today, type I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. So we also have the auto business if you want to be ordering cars. Cars is still selling, people are still buying cars. You have the car auction, carauctionexport.com. That's also another industry, carauctionexport.com. Very good industry and works. Okay? So have you gotten value at all? If you've gotten value, type I got value, I got value. I got value, I got value. How many of you want to be mentored in this business? If you want to be mentored, type I want to be mentored. I want to be mentored. Talk to me. If you want to be mentored in this business, type I want to be mentored. I want to be mentored. How many of you think it is fair, okay, to charge you $5,000 for this business? How many of you think it's fair if you to mentor you? How many of you think it's fair to mentor you in this business? How many of you think $5,000 is not too much? Type not too much, not too much. If you think it is not too much, okay? Type is not too much. I have trained you for free. There's still more you need to know. I always tell people, never join a business without a mentor. No matter how good the business is, no matter who is teaching you that business, never join a business without a mentor. How many of you agree with me that when your professor comes to class and is teaching you, everything looks so easy? Only when you now try to sell by yourself. If you agree, type I agree, I agree, I agree. Right? How many of you remember that, when your professor comes, particularly mathematics, I've had that experience in my, everything just look pa, 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 pa. You say, Omo, I don't know maths. I will show them. This maths exam, we will finish it. But do you notice that at the end of the day, when you start to do those equations by yourself, it becomes wahala, okay? And you struggle to do it. How many of you have done it better? I remember on campus until I got a lady who started taking me tutorials. I was not doing well in the university days. Because as I got someone to start teaching me the tutorials, taking me to tutorials, they broke it down to my own level and I could comprehend it. And that's the truth about business. You still don't know this business. I have met people who have lost money. I told you yesterday about a lady, I was going to give her 5 million. That supermarket business, 6 months, the thing crashed. And I told her, I said, why did you choose supermarket? So my best friend is doing that and she's making money. I said, but why didn't you go and meet your friend and give her 500,000 or 1 million out of this 4 million and use the rest as capital to show you how to do this business? So it never occurred to me. As if you have done that, will your friend not have taught you? You say yes. I said, you should have done that. And that's why we are not making progress in Africa. We want to learn a business, but we don't want a mentor. I know another student of mine, Pastor Daniel, who doing very well, in Port Harcourt, but in Benin. But the first time he was to try this business, oh Lord of mercy. The first time he was to try this business, he borrowed 2 million naira from his auntie, and he brought in iPad. And by the way, guys, iPad is also something you want to sell now. I'm not sure if you know why iPad will sell now. Can anybody tell me the reason why iPad will sell now? Anybody? Can anybody tell me why they think iPad will sell now? I just told you now, one of the amazing product that will do well in mini importation is iPad. Can anybody tell me the reason why? Because you need to know why these things work. Okay, it's not just they said this product sells. Why? You have to understand the rationale behind it. Thank you. E-learning. E-learning is the hot cake right now. Everybody wants to learn online. So because of the advent of e-learning for students, for parents, for pupils, for everybody, this has become another hot cake. Hot cake. Everybody's looking for e-learning platforms to join. And for the students, they all need that to be able to, join classes and be part of amazing lectures. So, but you need mentorship. You really do. A lot of times people say, don't worry, I can do it on myself. Well, you do it on yourself by yourself. You lose all the money, and then you come back claiming the business doesn't work. That's not true. You were the problem. You should have found a way to get mentorship. The easiest way, remember, to get wisdom is to buy it and sell it not. Buy wisdom. Okay? I have always said this. Buy wisdom and sell it not. So how many of you want to join my coaching program now? If you want to, type I want to now. I want to join. I want to join. I want to join. I want to join. Talk to me, guys. If you want to join my coaching program now, type I want to. I want to. Okay, talk to me. Okay. Well, my coaching program is not cheap. I guess everybody wants to. Number one problem, I can't coach all of you. You guys are too many. For, we only select a sizable number of people per time. That's why we often do this webinar like once a month so that we recruit another set of people. So first of all, we can't coach all of you as much as I would love to. Second problem is, we can't afford you and some of you can't afford us. So two problems. However, what I will do is I will allow the first 10 people to be able to pay the least I can afford, the best discount I can do. Okay, so the coaching again is $5,000. That's 1.8 million naira if you're using 360 naira as the conversion rate. But I'm going to give the first 10 people who are able to join this before I wrap up this webinar. While I'm live on this webinar, you will get the amazing opportunity to be able to join this coaching at a discounted price. How many of you are happy about that? Okay, if you're happy, type I'm happy, I'm happy. Tell Eric to respond to Ejiro so that they can pull up Emmanuel. Emmanuel's want to join me to share his experience. I'm trying to bring up some of my students to come and share their experience. A few of them who are able to come up will come live to share a few things with you guys. A few things with you guys. Okay, so a few of them, I hope I'm able to host. So how many of you want the coaching now? You are ready to pay now. If you're ready, type I'm ready to pay. So mentorship in mini importation is largely coordinated by my wife, but once in a while, I'm able to also come in and give some few advice. Mentors have the experience you can learn from to prevent you from making mistakes. Mentor helps you to succeed. A business mentor gives you models to follow. How many of you have lost money in business before? If you have lost money in business before, can you type the amount you lost before? How many of you have lost money in business? Type the amount you lost. Guys, do you know Stephen Akitayo has done almost 20 businesses and failed? Do you know at some point I thought it was spiritual? I thought there was a demonic attack that didn't want me to succeed in business. Do you guys know? I'm telling you my true story. I thought there was a demonic attack that just, didn't want me to succeed. And it took a while before I realized that there was no demonic attack anywhere. There was no demonic attack anywhere. It was that I did not have mentors who were very wealthy, who were successful, who could show me how to go about the business. That was what I discovered. And since that time, I made a vow, and I want everybody to type it now. I made a vow that I will no longer go into any business, okay, without a mentor. I will no longer go into any business without a mentor. And since I made that rule, okay, I have stopped losing money. Okay? How many of you are happy to learn that? Since I made the rule that I will no longer go into any business without a mentor, no matter how good the business is. I remember when Bitcoin started trending, people were making money, everybody was shouting, Bitcoin, oh Bitcoin, Bitcoin, oh Bitcoin. The thing has grown from 1,000 at the beginning of that year to 2,000 to 5,000 to 10,000. Everybody was shouting, go do Bitcoin. I said, no, me, Olamaje. Olamaje, Olamaje, Olamaje. People are like, what's going on? Are you doing? I said, no, it's my law. It's my rule. I do not do a business without a mentor. Do you guys know that I did not put in one dime in Bitcoin until I got a mentor who started his Bitcoin investment with a token and had grown into hundreds of millions. And the person agreed to mentor me. Of course, we struck out a deal. And until then, I didn't put my money. Now, guess the funny thing. After not too long, less than 7 months, the thing crashed. But because I had a mentor, I knew when to check out. I knew when to quit. And so 1 naira I didn't lose from Bitcoin. In fact, if anything, I made a lot of money in that sector. So, and that's how to succeed. You must get somebody who is successful in a business and say, oh God, show me the way. I'm ready to pay, because whenever you are asking somebody to mentor you for free, you are being greedy. Let's be realistic. You are being greedy. You are just being self-centered and focusing on yourself. Why should they mentor you? They also have other people. Okay, why you? So you have to make sure you make it a win-win. It can't be parasitic. You don't build parasitic relationship. So the 367 is still 1.8 million, $5,000. But today, I will allow the first 10 people to pay just 367,000 or $1,000. Okay, again, the first 10 people, just 10 people to pay. You can pay 367,000, 1,000, and you saw how we did it yesterday. Those who did not pay on time lost the opportunity. Now, what will you be getting in this coaching package? You will be added to our online community of mini importers, okay? Where you are in a community of people who are like-minded. I want to ask you a question. How many of you have tried to do a business before and your friends were the ones that discouraged you? Years later, you discover that people who did that business succeeded. If you've had that experience, type 1. If you've not had that experience, type 2. How many of you have had experience? I have had it. Where you wanted to do a business, but you just share with another friend, that business doesn't work, forget that story. And at the end of it, it just didn't work. You just said, I'm not doing it. So listen when you start business, you need to change your friends. So many of you, your mistake is that your friend that was not in the training, when we were telling you share this video, invite your friends, let them watch it, invite your spouse, you didn't invite them. You now go and tell them, there's this new business I've just heard about. It's a good business, you can make money. And you expect them to encourage you. They say, be careful, that thing can be 419. Be careful, they're scamming people now. Years later, you realize that it was a good idea, but your friend discouraged you. I've had several people in real estate who said the same thing to me. They were saying, you won't believe it. I made good money in real estate. I wanted to buy, I'll tell my friends, do you know Jide? Jide was just coming in real estate. And that years later, they realized that that company was a legitimate company. And as at the time they now wanted to buy, the price is higher than what they can afford. So it's important when you are starting a new business, get a new community of people who are going where you are going so that you become friends who are motivating and encouraging each other. So we will add you to that group. You have people who are also in this business. So nobody is discouraging, no negative energy. Can everybody type no negative energy? Come on. No negative energy. Everybody type it. No negative energy. So we're adding to that community of people who are also trying to be who you are trying to be. So everybody's encouraging each other. They will even chat you up. Alpha, have you ordered your goods? Alpha, have you picked a niche? Some will even give you counsel. You need those kind of energy when you choose to become an entrepreneur. Number two, you have access to consultancy, with my wife, Ms. Kintayo, who is the head of this coaching program. And that will go a long way. Number three, you have access to training videos, even more than the ones we've shown you here. Number four, you have the ebook training, about this business. You have many access to mentorship on this importation business and referrals. So we referred other customers to you. Networking opportunities, these are things you are getting in this coaching program. Not only that, you will also be having access, and I think I love this the most. For me, this is one of the things I love the most. You will have access to a coaching platform where there will be a customized training for you, a group coaching customized for you via Zoom. You will be there, you ask your question, what you don't understand, how to create your page, how to register on this e-commerce site, how to go to the leading website, how to sell there. All will be taught you, step-by-step process. You will learn it. Okay, how many of you are ready to pay for this coaching program? If you're ready to pay now to be among the top 10, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on, talk to me. I want to show you something. While I'm going to give people details to pay, I will be showing you price comparison. Okay, I want to show you something I call price comparison. We'll be comparing prices on a particular website. We will train you. We'll call it the Game Changer website. It's called 1688.com. This Game Changer website, products you will see on Amazon for $70, you will see it on this website for $2 or $5. I kid you not. And one of the beautiful things, even if the cost of shipping, which has always been increasing, you are now, let's say you buy a product for $3, the cost of shipping is $10. How much are your colleagues selling it on Amazon? $70. So you still have a profit margin of $50 on each of those items. I'll also show you live so that it is not story. So for those of you who want to join the first 10 people, you are to quickly make payment to the account details attached 0241 217523. So like it's our company, GT Bank. After making payment, send full name, email, and phone number evidence of payment to support@stephenakintayo.com. You can also call +234 81 800 if you have any form of questions and things like that. And that will go a long way in helping you. I'm going to be bringing some of my students who have done well in this business on this webinar call. One of them is Olorunsola Emmanuel. Can you tell Eric to pull up Olorunsola Emmanuel? He's already here. But before Emmanuel joins us, how many of you want to see price comparison? Okay, if you want to see price comparison, type I want to see. So I'm going to show you on Amazon, how much could you buy products on Amazon, for example, and how much can you sell it? Okay, which website can you buy for cheap and still sell it at a ridiculously cheap amount? So we're going to like do, I call it the price comparison mechanism. So you're able to see different prices, different comparison, and this will encourage you a lot. For some of you who are still wondering, is this something I should do? You will soon see wonders here. Now, also, I'm willing to take questions. If you have questions, I'm willing to take. While the first 10 people, as you make your payment, let me know because I need to write your name down. We also have some bonuses that we're giving these categories of people, the first 10 people who paid today. There is a coaching program we're giving you access to. You will be added to a networking group by Stephen Akita. It's called the Stephen Akita Investment Club. Now, this networking group, it costs another $1,000 to join, or you'll be getting it for free. Now, in this group, I always share investment opportunities in this group, like opportunities to be able to make money, make the opportunities in business. I always share it, like, oh yeah, this opportunity has come up, quickly take advantage of it, make money for yourself. And you also meet the right network of people. Remember, I've told you, I said, look, two poor people cannot help themselves. If 7 closest friends to you are poor, you'll soon be the 8th poor person. It's just the law of life. So when a man is ready to change his financial story, the first thing that man needs to do, okay, ladies and gentlemen, is to change the network. I kid you not. When you're ready to change your financial story, the first thing you want to do, okay, is to change your network. When you, and everybody can write it down again. When you're ready to change your financial story, the first thing you want to do is to change your network. You want to change your network because being around the same negative network, nothing good happens network, be careful network, don't be swindle network, people want to dupe you network, nothing of good happens network, we're not sure things work network. The more of those category of people you don't take risk network, the poorer you get. Do you know there's nobody who is rich without taking risk? When Bill Gates started telling people to buy a computer, listen, there was nobody using computer. When Jeff Bezos started Amazon, okay, and said that people can be shopping for books online, nobody was doing that. And it didn't make any sense that somebody was saying that that was the way the world would be. People would be buying books online. It was senseless. But is that not what is going on today? So the ways to your success will make sense to most people around you. And that's why it takes taking risk to become rich. It takes taking risk to become rich. How many of you are ready to see some samples? Let's just do some tests to show you price comparison. I just want to show you some price comparison to just, if you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Guys, if you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay, good. Everybody's ready. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Beautiful. So I'm going to show you right now something here. It's going to encourage all of you. Now let's go here. First of all, this is my student, another student. She's based in the UK and she's purely doing drop shipping. She does her drop shipping on eBay. Can you see £7,010? Can you see that? If you can see it, type I can see it. Can you see 37 items sold? If you can see it, type I can see it. In 4 weeks, in the first month, after going through my coaching program, the first month, this is what she made, and she's based in the UK. These are people who are verifiable, they exist. Today, I think she has over 100 students that she herself is training. She's based in Leicester City. I was invited, I think 2018, to Leicester City by Redeemed Church to train, and she was one of the students there. Okay? And, she didn't give it much thought. She even paid for the video calls and all of that. She didn't give it much thought. Until after a while, I just said, I'm just struggling. Let me try this thing. First week, that's what she got. Right now, she does over 20,000 pounds every month in this business. Okay, can you see it? You can see this is also another student in Minnesota. She does over $5,000 in drop shipping. Okay. Now, let me show you a few things. I'll just show you some price comparison. That this will encourage you. Those of you in Dubai, if you're in Dubai, type Dubai, Dubai, Dubai. Like I told you, this is a global business you can do from anywhere in the world. Those of you in Dubai, type Dubai, Dubai, Dubai. By the way, if feel free to go ahead and make payment for those of you who want to pay. Go ahead and make your payment. Remember, once we shut down, we shut down. MOG, can you join me at I'm doing a webinar now. Check your WhatsApp. The link is there. If you can join me, I want you to come and share your story. Yeah. So if you are, okay, can you see this? On the website I teach people, this product is going for 16.5 Chinese yuan. Can you see it? 16.5 Chinese yuan. I don't know if you can see it there. Right? Chinese yuan. If you can see it up, I can see it. Now, see the same product again on Souq.com, which is now Amazon.com. It's going for, this is another product, it's going for 530 dirhams. 530 dirhams. In other words, with less than 30 dirhams, you are able to buy on 1688.com, and you can sell on Souq.com, which is now Amazon.com. Okay, can you see the price here? Can you see the price here? Can you see? So you buy from 1688.com, you come to this website, and these are part of what you'll be learning during the coaching, and you can be selling on this particular website and make good money for yourself. Okay, let's do another comparison before my guests come up and start sharing their own testimony with you. This is also another, powerful tool. This is like portable air conditioner. Portable air conditioner is going for 19 dirhams, Dubai money, and you can buy it here for less than 5 dirhams. Okay, this is also another shoe. This is for those of you in Dubai. Okay, can you see? Right? Just doing comparison for those of you in Dubai. Now I'm going to find another slide for comparison for those of you in the UK and the US. I'm just showing all this because why am I doing this? Because oftentimes there's always, and I feel I've always said this again and again, that those who have the opportunity to make money the most are those in diaspora. Because in Nigeria, we are still dealing with poor internet. We're dealing with poor electricity. In Nigeria, we're struggling big time with issues of even payment. Okay, how people can, particularly when you start having international clients, how do you even process payment for international clients? But many of you who are in diaspora, you have this amazing opportunity to be able to do this comfortably. All these things are not your problem. But again, there's always that fear of failure, fear to even become an entrepreneur, fear of what if it doesn't work. But you need to know that the secret of success is taking risk. Nobody becomes rich by not taking risk, okay? By not finding a way to overcome their fears. That's how we all got here. We didn't get here without taking risk. We took risk. We're not even sure these things were going to work. We started doing them. But in the end, we're grateful to God for where we are now. Okay, others mocked us, others said it wasn't going to work, others said it was a joke, but today we know the story. Okay, let me show you another price comparison. Are you enjoying this? If you're enjoying this type, I'm enjoying. Come on, guys, talk to me. If you're enjoying this training, can you type, I'm enjoying. Again, please, if you've made payment, let me know so that I confirm your payment. Very important. I have, okay, look at this product. Can you see this product? If you can see it, type, I can see it. Can you see it? Now, this product, you can convert Chinese yuan to Naira. Can anybody convert Chinese yuan to Naira? 1 Chinese yuan to Naira. You can go to your Google and do currency converter. Currency converter. 1 Chinese. Okay. So we have the rate is 55 Naira, 6 kobo equals to 1 Chinese yuan. So if you multiply 55 Naira times 37, how much is this cost of this bag on the 1688 website we're teaching you? Okay, 65, 55 times what? 37, right? This 37. The purchase cost is 2,000 Naira. So let's say you put in another 2,000 to even import it, okay, which is unlikely. Can you see the same bag on Jumia, Konga rather, going for 10,300, another person is selling for 9,800. So you have guaranteed you have made how much? You've made guaranteed, you've made how much? Minimum 5,000 Naira. Multiply you being able to sell 200 pieces of this, 5,000 times 200. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your first 1 million Naira in this business. So that's how the business works. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, that's how the business works. You want to gradually like that, say you look for a product people need, okay, and then you're able to sell it and you make your money. Is this making sense at all? If it's making sense, type, it is making sense. If it's making sense, type, it is making sense. Okay, good. Another price comparison here. This is a stretch mark cream. Can you see this stretch mark cream? It's going for 10,000 Naira on Konga, 10,000 Naira. Can you see the stretch mark cream on this 1688.com, right? On this 1688.com, this stretch mark cream, ladies and gentlemen, is going for 150 Naira. That's why I told you that beauty niche and health niche works. And yet it's going on Konga for 10,000 Naira. Can you see it? So you need training. Don't forget, you need mentorship. As beautiful as this thing, can you see? If you can see it, type, I can see it. I can see it. So if you are buying it for 150 Naira, let's even say you import it, because some people say, but importation cost is expensive, 2,000 Naira to bring it in. Ladies and gentlemen, you are still making comfortably about 8,000 Naira profit. 8,000 Naira. Let's say you're only able to sell 200 pieces in 1 month on Konga. 200 pieces in 1 month. And the way we teach you this, Konga, you know, how to be able to sell it on Konga without even doing adverts. Okay, so 8,000, that's 1.6 million. Can you see what we're talking about now? So these are amazing opportunity here that you can see, and it goes a long way. The same thing, I can go on and on and on. I can show you this same business in US, can show you in UK, right? Same model, people taking advantage of this, they are making good money for themselves. So how many of you are joining this coaching program now? If you're joining, type, I'm joining now, I'm joining now. Come on, talk to me. Okay, so I have my guests in the house. I'm going to host them now, and we're going to start the conversation. And later, as time goes on, I'll still be showing you some further price comparison that can help you in this business as time goes on. But let's even have people who have joined our coaching, who have made money in this business, okay, who can tell you what their experience was and how their life changed. So I have here, ladies and gentlemen, Emmanuel Olushola. How are you today? Joining us from Dubai. He went on honeymoon with his wife and got stuck there. And I also have Mrs. Patricia Famorio. She wasn't stuck in Dubai, she's in Nigeria. Making money, she's a pharmacist and she's making all the money. She's also has a fashion business. She's also a mini importer and they're all making good money. She's always on the move. I've never seen a woman like this before in my life. This is Patricia. I don't know her own energy. You know, she's probably the female version of me. Oh, she's always on the move. I've never hosted you on my webinar before when you are not in a car or you're on the road or you are on your way somewhere or you are coming somewhere or you are no, even the webinar they gave you notice, it will still meet you somewhere. Okay, guys, how you guys doing today? I just want us to have conversation about your experiences and how this business model has changed your life. Okay, you know, just want to. You're welcome. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for bringing me on.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy. I'm glad that you are doing well. And I'm happy that this season of COVID-19 is even a good season for you. Emmanuel, how are you doing? Emmanuel, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you too, sir?
Great. How's your wife?
It's fine.
My wife told me this morning, she said, she told you that èèyàn méjì ló lọ Dubai, èèyàn mẹ́ta ló ń bọ̀.
Hopefully.
Is that a possibility?
Oh, it's possible. We can't rule out anything.
Will that be a good news for you? Will it be a good news?
Yeah, there's no. As entrepreneurs, we are equipped to always be ready. So if it comes, that's not a problem.
But you're looking fresher in Dubai. Is that something that I give you there that is making you look fresher? Like
possibly because I mean I think since I've known myself all my life, I've never had to be restricted to a place for like 3 months. I don't think I've ever been restricted to it for a week only. I mean, so I'm just indoors, sleeping, waking, eating, and of course making money by day. So
as the new husband, perform your duty to your wife as the husband.
Oh, that's part of it too.
Performing your duty, your God ordained duty. You are all welcome and thank you for coming to the show. Let's start with ladies first. They say, first of all, how is COVID-19 for you in terms of your finances? This season, how is your finances doing, Mrs. Patricia? Oh, Mrs. Patricia just disappeared, but no problem. Emmanuel, you go ahead. How has COVID-19 affected your finances? As a mini importer. If it hasn't, let us know. I just wanted to share your experience.
Okay. So far, because it has affected my company, because my company has logistics and procurement and logistics from China, and then I mean, we've closed our office since I think late March up till now. So yeah, it's affected the company as a whole. But as Emmanuel, I still run my business. I mean, uh, I've sold lots of face masks this period, lots of them. Like as out of this morning, I was still discussing with someone that needs almost 300 cartons to Kano State. And then, so personally, on a personal ground, I think COVID
Cartons
19
of face
from
masks. 300
three,
cartons of masks.
yes, 300 cartons of face masks.
Wow. Wow.
They want it to
Like,
Kano.
what's your margin on face masks, on selling face masks? What's your profit margin?
Okay, depends. Like I sold a carton just 2 days ago. That one, the margin is about 50,000 per carton. That's just
Okay.
one. But this person is asking for 300 cartons, so definitely the margin will reduce because of the quantity. But the margin cannot be less than at least per carton. I should not get anything less than 30K or 20K. That's the minimum. If I want to come down to the minimum, that okay, because they are doing large quantity and because of the situation of the country. But at the moment, the margin is quite very, very encouraging.
But so you have been able to locate products this season that you're able to sell and make money as a result of COVID-19. Is that what you are saying?
Very, very well, very well, very well. A lot, a lot. I mean, I
You
shared
also
with you. I shared with you during our last meeting, our last live session like this. That, as a matter of fact, I sold the product and I made 314K in 2 days. In 2 days, and I didn't run Facebook ads, just Twitter. I was just sharing with them how I did it, and then even from that thread I made on Twitter of how I made 314K in 2 days, I made more sales as well from people that actually wanted to know how I did it. So I had to also convert it. Like, okay, I learned something that you should always tell people what to do, but don't show them how to do it until they pay you.
only show them how to do when they pay you.
Yeah. So I told them I made 314K.
Yeah, I showed you how to do it. Oh.
After I paid, sir. After I paid you, sir. So
Nice.
it's the same approach. So, but so far, COVID-19 has I think it has given me, on the personal ground, it has given me more time to really explore a lot of other options aside selling e-commerce product that is really doing excellently well. I mean, even here in Dubai that I am at the moment, I've been exploring, looking at things I can actually do here, even when I live here, that can still be running. I mean, I have a couple of friends here that are more like indigents. So I'm talking with them on how we can get things running here. So personally, it has been a really good. I've not had any reason to complain. Aside the fact that, yeah, I'm making the money, but I'm spending it. So that is what is paying me. Because I mean, I have to be paying.
Are you in an hotel or you are in Airbnb? Have you moved
It's
back
Airbnb. Airbnb.
So you have had to be paying how much per night for the last 2 months?
For the past 2 months, okay. What I don't pay per night, I pay per week, every 7 days. So in Nigerian currency, about 85K.
Wow. 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 If you were not to have been doing this business, is there a possibility you could have afforded that?
I mean, that's only for the rent. I mean, aside the fact that I have to feed, and I'm feeding someone's daughter too.
She's not your wife. She's not someone's daughter anymore. It's not your personal responsibility. It's not your
So,
personal.
so aside the fact that I pay rent, I mean, we still have to, in a week plus or minus, I've been spending like 120 to 130K every 7 to 8 days. So I make the money. I still am able to make the money, but I wish I don't have to be spending. I will have been able to be one of the most beneficiaries from
Oh,
COVID-19 because it's
so for some of you who are wondering what's going on, Emmanuel went for his honeymoon in Dubai and got stuck with the Dubai lockdown with his wife, and they are stuck there. And so he has posted the hotel he needed to stay and had to move it to Airbnb, and he's still there. I think he said the first batch of Nigerians who were evacuated, you guys were not among or something. They make the list.
yeah. I mean, there are over 700 Nigerians in UAE that wants to return home. So our
Yeah.
Nigerian government only provided a plane that can lift about 250 people at a point. So I mean it's quite understandable though, but I mean they could have done better. Well, that's not the problem. Let's hope. They said maybe by month end they'll provide another plane. So that means I still have like another 2 3 weeks to go here. That's if they make anything happen by month end. And if they don't, that means I'm still here. So that's why it's paining me that okay, yeah, I make the money. I mean, the lockdown has I wrote a book. I shared you shared it for me. I wrote a book about selling, where I shared some of the things I've learned over time about selling because despite the lockdown, I mean, I'm still making sale. And any business, for any business to thrive and be successful, there must be sale. Any business without sale is not doing business. So I've been able to write a book as well during this period. So
That's
generally, it will
it.
have been a very good period for me. But the fact that I make the money, but like a channel, it's coming and it's going out. So, but I'm happy because if I don't make the money, I don't even know what I'll be saying or what I'll be
What if
doing.
you had not even learned the business in the first place? You would have been,
Yeah.
you know, you
Maybe
have,
no. I think the right way is if I did not learn the business in the first place, I won't have been able to confidently say I want to come here for honeymoon in the first place. So I won't be
that's
stuck
true.
here. So I'll be home.
You are going to be able to say you want to do honeymoon after your wedding in
Of course.
Dubai. That's true. Amazing. Nice hearing from you. Mrs. Patricia, you want to share with us how has this business helped you this season of COVID-19 to still be able to be profitable and make money? Mrs. Patricia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I
Yes,
can hear.
yes, it's your turn. Go ahead and share with us how you have been able to stay profitable in this season of COVID-19 as a result of this particular business.
Okay. Okay, well, COVID-19 has been
Ms. Patricia is off again. Well, I have a pastor in our midst whose ministry, which I mean, the pastoring industry, religious industry is one of the heavily hit this season, right? Particularly for growing churches like yours.
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
You are back. Yes, go ahead. You went
Okay.
off.
Oh, sorry. It's been an interesting time for me because post-COVID, I had sown a lot of pre-COVID. Sorry, I had sown a lot of seed. I've worked really hard, and I hardly find time to rest.
Yeah.
So during this COVID-19, I've been able to rest a little, just a little, because I still run some other businesses, and I've been able to get to talk to you. I've been able to get productive. I started writing 3 books, and this is also the period where all those checks are just coming. So I'm not really putting in much work, as I am not really working as hard. I'm still working, but I'm not really working as hard as I was working pre-COVID. But because of the nature of my business, I'm into gifts, promotional gift items, sourcing, procurement, and manufacturing. So all the seeds I've sown, all the business deals I've done, the alerts are dropping, the checks are coming, and I'm good.
You are doing well. Like somebody always said. By the way, guys, that's the first, if you saw my slide, the first person I told you started this business immediately 1 month after coaching, and she made 3.6 million. This is the person in flesh. So a lot of time when we train, people think, they just say these things. They took somebody's picture. She's the one. Tell us that journey, that testimony of how you were done. You also to raise the coaching money. You didn't even have the money, and then 1 month after coaching, you were already a millionaire. How did that happen?
Okay, I was looking out, just like several of you joined this webinar. I was looking out for how to make my life better, just as most of you here are, I'm sure. And I came across this webinar.
Some noise, cracking.
Can you hear me?
It's cracking.
Can you hear me?
I think it's a bit better.
Okay. Okay, so I came across this webinar just as many of you just joined. I was looking for how to make my life better. I was looking for how to improve my finances. I came across this webinar. I got gingered. I could not sleep.
Are you using an earpiece, Mrs. Patricia? Are you using an earpiece?
No, I'm not.
So, but it's just almost breaking. If you guys can hear her very well, can you type, I can hear her well? If you can't tell, I can't. Guys, I just want to be sure that it works well. If you can hear her very well, type, I can hear her very well. If you can't, type, I can't. Okay, so some says I can't, some says I can't. But it's cracking. I don't realize
there is a kind of background noise, but we can hear her loud and clear.
So she can go ahead, Abby.
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, let me put off my car engine and AC. Am I good?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Is it better?
A bit better, a bit. Go ahead.
It's a bit better, but it's still breaking.
Okay, I think from the network.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I was saying, I was looking for an opportunity to improve myself, to improve my finances, to improve my life, and then I came across this webinar, just like many of you just came across it, and I attended till the end, and I got gingered. I could not sleep. I knew this. I had to do this. This is what I want to do. Somehow it resonated with me. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I couldn't sleep. And then I began to search for money. I had 30K to my name in my in my Diamond Bank account. And that was all I had. I started to look for money. I asked my husband, and he was able to give me. And then even if you're not married and you don't have a husband to ask your friends, ask your family. It's for a good cause. It is worth it. So I was able to source for the money. I was able to register and get trained, and that was a turning point for me. I've run several businesses. I've done several mentoring and coaching and what have you, but this was an entirely different ballgame altogether. So this was a turning point for me. That month, without capital, with the help of my mentor, Mrs. Akintayo, I was able to source for clients, get a business deal worth 3.6 million naira with zero capital. Remember, I had 30K to my name. I had to source for extra money to pay for coaching. So I think so. Capital is not even I didn't have capital at all, but I was able to source for clients with her guidance, of course. I was able to source for clients and then source for and I was able to also source for items. And coincidentally, I have one of the items here in my car. You can see a promotional item here is the pack. This one was specially
What's this one? Is this a pen?
Yeah, it's a pen.
Okay. What's unique about the pen?
It's a pen. It's a ball. It's a ball pen.
It's a ball pen. You customize it in the customer's name.
Sorry?
What's unique about it? Is it that you customize it in the customer's name?
Yes. It's customized. Even the pack is customized, the brand, and then the pen is customized. And then, yeah. So I was able to secure a business deal, and then I did the business deal without any capital. So in the first month, exactly I think it was sometimes end of September 28, 29, I registered for the coaching. Then by November, thereabouts, I landed my first deal. By early November, yes, so that's just 1 month. I landed my first deal of 3.6 million naira. And then from there, of course, I had higher.
Wow. So thank you so much for sharing this. I hope you guys are encouraged. For those of you who didn't hear her very well, what she was saying was that she joined the coaching program and she had 30,000 in her name and had to source for all that money to add to join.
Yeah.
And a month after.
And one more thing. Yeah, and one more thing. Yeah, one more thing. I made a business deal of 3.6 million naira, and I spent barely 800,000 naira to just 700 and something.
The total money you spent was about 800,000. So you had a profit of 2.8 million there.
Yeah, 2.8 million. So I just became just
Sinzu money.
but that's seeking change to Miss Patricia now because this is 2017. The level has changed beyond that now. So. The level has changed beyond that now. Just that Miss Patricia she's a coded something. You know,
I know she's coded.
People get her to come and start sharing her testimony. It took Jesus Christ to convince her. Before kidnappers to come and look for my house. We also have with us our pastor Emmanuel Omewa. His industry is deep because he's a pastor actually of a growing church. I doubt his church were able to pay his salary last month. But thank God for mini importation. You know, he was the one I told you guys had started his business with 2 million before he met me and lost the entire 2 million. I hope he's going to share that. MOG, how are you today? How are you doing?
God bless you. I'm doing perfectly good. Yeah, and you?
I'm great. How is ministry? How is the Osusu ministry?
Wow, ministry is going to the permanent site.
Hallelujah.
Ministry is going
good. Tell us how you lost 2 million in this business without coaching, and how you came back, after meeting me in the business model.
All right. The summary of the story was that I saw a website advertising about mini importation on the internet, And without any information, no knowledge of it, my sister had to bring this money out and said, okay, let's get tablets. So we got tablets, and by the time the thing arrived in Nigeria, they were fake. That was how we lost all the money. We couldn't use them, and we just had to throw them off, you know.
Wow.
And until January 2018, when I started following you on Facebook, and by the time you speak, I discovered that there was actually a missing link. The missing link was that what you are seeing was different from what I initially saw that made me to invest that amount of money in meat importation and importing scrap. And by the time I listened to you and you opened my eyes, it was like a scale falling off my eyes that this was where I missed it. And one of the reasons why I missed it was because there was nobody to actually show me the way. Yeah. There was no one to show me the way, and because there was no one to show me the way, I missed my way. But until I found you that showed me the way, that made the wasted years that the cankerworm, the palmerworm, the caterpillars have eaten, all have been restored now as I speak to you, sir.
Hallelujah.
Congratulations. I mean, it's a touching story when you told me that you lost 2 million. I think you ordered was it a tab, right? And they were all fake that came
Tablet.
in. Tablet.
Yes.
Because a lot of you watching always think that you need capital to run a business. Can you tell us how much you now use to bounce back? Now you are doing millions in transaction in this same business. How much did you use to start this business again after you learned from me to get to the realms of millions?
When I learned from you, I started with just 2,500. 2,500, and what I imported then was electric mosquito repellent with just 2,500 naira. And today, by the grace of God, it's something that we can't say on air.
Oh, ministry has moved to permanent side. Ooh, I'm really, if I'm starting an Instagram live series next week with you guys, I'm calling it Testimony and Business Lesson with my mentees. And I want to host all of you to come and share basically all you've learned all these years, you know, and how, you know, some of the things you learned from me, and how you know, some of the mistakes you even made in business, some that you still even made after you met,
Yes.
how, you know, you find a way to turn things around for yourself. Because I just feel it's important for people to be inspired, because a lot of times when people hear these stories or see your pictures a lot of time in my slide, without even meeting you, they just think those things can't be real. Like, how do people make those kind of money? But these things are real. It's just the power of mentorship that I always teach. What do you think? I want each of you to explain to me, how do you think mentorship has contributed to your success in this business? Let's start with you, Pastor Daniel. How has mentorship really turned things around? And in other businesses that you do, I know you're into other businesses.
Yes, sir. Like I said in one of my blog, is that the reason why I failed in life is because I have no one to show me the way. Even Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So Jesus was there to show us the way. Just the way you are here to mentor us. Sir, you won't believe me, I have one of the products. This is a product that before the lockdown was able to fetch out some things. This is microphone, especially for pastors that can't afford the bigger ones. Why? Because there is a mentor who has really exposed us to the secret There are people, there are those who have gone ahead, and until they show you the way, you will always miss your way.
How much are you able to buy this? Let me see the mic again. So you are selling this to pastors like yourself. How much are you able to buy it and sell it?
Yes. Yes. So this is what I sell. And believe you me, my landing cost is just 16,000 naira.
Wow.
My landing cost is 16,000, and my sales price is 45,000 naira.
Yay! Wow! Wow! Wow!
It's
Wow!
we have to brand it. We have to brand it with a Chinese name, which is called a Wang microphone. We have to brand it, and it's produce excellent and super to none other in the market. All those big names.
Wow! Wow! Fantastic. Yes, Mrs. Patricia, how has mentorship really shaped your business? I know for you it's been huge. But can you share a few tips, few experiences? I remember when you started your fashion business, you wanted to make popular wear kind of fashion, and your mentor had to say, no, you have to go higher. How has mentorship really transformed your business?
Yeah, mentorship has made my journey easier and smoother. Because a mentor makes your journey shorter. A mentor makes your journey easier. A mentor has made the mistakes on your behalf. So you don't need to go figuring out things yourself, making mistakes, losing money, just like the pastor said he did before. You don't need to learn by experience, because most times it's not palatable, I tell you, to learn by experience. I'm sure he'll testify to that. It's not palatable. So you don't need to learn by experience. You are riding on the experience of your mentor. So it makes your journey easier. It makes succeeding much more easier and better for you. So where you'd have failed, you would have lost money and all of that, all of those are cut off because you have a mentor. You are muted, sir. Your microphone is muted, sir. I can't hear you.
Emmanuel, you want to share? Okay, sorry, I didn't have muted. Emmanuel, yes, thank you so much for that, Ms. Patricia. Emmanuel, do you want to add anything to it in terms of the impact of mentorship?
Okay, I didn't share my story about how it started. I was a fresh graduate when I met Mr. Akintayo, and I was looking for practically everything that could fetch me money legitimately. And then I saw one of his programs, Upgrade 2015, and I saw it and I was like, okay, I think I should attend. And I attended. It was a free event, and I learned some things. And later I had to pay for the e-commerce course. I mean, I could not even afford to pay it once. I had to break it down. He was kind enough to allow me to pay, I think, 2 or 3 times before I could access the training. And ever since then, because okay, for those that didn't know, I studied pure and applied chemistry, and the course was supposed to be 4 years, but I was spilling because I was an Olodo, and I spent 7 years instead of 4 years in school. So and then I graduated with a pass. So the results alone, that pass would not have gotten me a job in some big companies. I mean, Madam Patricia won't even employ me as a security guy. because of the result I was holding. So I knew that for me to be able to face my colleagues later in the future, I know I have to do something different. I know I have to just make it out of my make it. So I was everywhere, and when I paid for the training, I mean, I didn't even take it serious until I got a job in Abuja. And despite the fact that I was working in Abuja and I had a decent salary of about 130K, 110,000 precisely, I still discovered that before the end of the month, I get broke. I can, and people will be like, ah, Emmanuel, big boy in here now, it's in Abuja. But at the end of the day, I can't even boast of 20,000 at the end of the month. So I knew I needed to do something different. And that was when I had to go back to the e-commerce videos. When I watched them and I did gra, 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 I felt I can do it without learning from still following my mentor. And I launched Mr. Kedaya, you remember in 2017, and I told him I wanted to do an online store. It was the first of its kind in Nigeria or
I
Africa. So
remember I even told you. I told you about how we work, but you won't listen to me.
and I did gra gra, and I told him I wanted to do it, and he said it will not work. I did not answer, and I went ahead and I launched it, and then I spent all my savings on that website, shopnow.ng, and it didn't last for 3 months before everything crashed. Everything, even the day of the launch, the website crashed. I mean, it was a learning experience, but if I'd listened to the mentor that say, don't do it, it will not work, I won't have gone that path. I mean, it's something you all can Google. It's a fact. You can just Google shopnow.ng. I mean, it was in the news then. I was bragging that, okay, it's going to be the first of its kind. But for a mentor in Yoruba, they said, what an elder man is seeing while sitting down. A baby, even on the top of Iroko tree, will not see it. So he already saw those things and he was telling me to know what. Well, I didn't listen, and I went ahead and I did it, and I lost money. I mean, I could have saved myself that money, but it was a learning experience, anyways. In business, there is still room for. So I was able to now come back and humble myself and say, okay, I don't do it myself, work. So how is the right way? And I was able to now start proper, and I started with just 15,000, and I was selling underwears. I mean, when I was sharing with some of my friends, then I want to be selling underwears. A couple of them said, I share with you, Emmanuel, Mata, of all the things, to allow you. So they didn't, Mr. Akita, okay, I was going to tell you that you are muted, Mr. Akita. So of all the things in this world, everybody was like, okay, is that what you want to be selling? But I did, and it was a turning point for me, because then you can, like I said, everything is fact. Some of you, if you're on Facebook, just open your Facebook and search for On This Arena. You see the page is still there. So I started selling underwears, and I was able to get them for around 350 naira per one, and I was selling one for 5,000, because it's not the regular pants that everybody wears. It's a high waist postpartum panties that helps you to. I targeted newborn mothers, because I look at it as, okay, when they give birth, they kind of have a protruding stomach, and then these days, what's it called? People want to get back, they want to get their fitness back after giving birth. So I discovered that is a need. So that pant, it gets up here, some has girdle. Now it's popular. Everybody sells a lot of similar products now, shape fit and all. But that was what I started with. I was bringing it at the rate of 350 naira, and I was selling for 5,000. And I sold the first set 20. I sold everything within a couple of days or so. I'm like, okay, if I was sitting down for 30 days in my full-time job to earn 110,000, and I'm able to do this business, and in less than a week, I'm able to make 200,000. So that means if I do it well every week, if I'm making 200,000, I can make. So that was just the breaking point for me. And it's nobody can underestimate the role of a mentor. A lot of persons will say, what are you teaching? I can watch YouTube, I can check Google. There are some things that nobody will tell you until you put your hand in, the thing is hot. Before you know that you actually need someone to guide you. I mean, even up till now, I think last year, last year, whenever Mr. Akintayo is in Abuja, I'm always making sure I'm available, because aside the fact that as business, even when he's not talking business, just being around someone that knows more than you, hearing them talk, you see how they live their lives, you learn how they do things. So I mean, it's always an opportunity for me to learn. And I remember he was telling me last year that, okay, how is your company? And I said, okay, we are doing fine. I mean, out of last year, we were doing hundreds of millions of sales in the company. And he said, okay, this approach you are using, it's not sustainable. Why are you allowing people to, why are you shipping their goods before they pay? Tell them to, even if it's 50%, tell them to pay before you ship. And I was looking at, is this thing feasible? Why is this guy making it difficult? But after a couple of months, he asked me again. We are forced to start implementing it, even though not fully, but we have to, because later on, is now that I even see the need for that thing he was saying since last year. Because even now, airline will not ship your goods from China before if you didn't pay. So you have to even pay. So what he has told me since last year that I should implement in my company, it's what is even now even happening. So whether you even like it or not, you have to implement it now. So that's the role a mentor plays in any business, because they've made the mistakes ahead. Like he always say that there are two ways to learn, and I keep saying that to my little followers, that there are two ways to learn. It's either you learn from a mentor or from a mistake. If you are learning from a mistake, it will cost you time, it will cost you money, it will cost you resources, it will cost you a lot. So why waste that when you have someone that you can just go to and you tell you no, instead of just do it like this way, and you get a better result. So for me, for anybody that want to take their business seriously to the next level, and not just, because another thing is a lot of persons, they just think it's just buy and selling, it's just petty trade that they can just do. They didn't see it as a brand they can build that can outlive them. So if I've not gotten a mentor that helps me to put out a brand out there that can even sustain itself, whether I'm even there or not. I mean, this lockdown, had it been airports are not locked and we have to close our office, I mean, my company will still be running perfectly well without me, even if I'm here. Even if I decide to relocate here and become an indigene or anywhere I relocate out of, like, the company will still be running. That's because I've been able to learn through a mentor that is running more than 10 different companies. So if it's just common sense for anybody that really want to take it to the next level to really take mentorship as a thing, because there's no way you will if he's even teaching you live, it will look simple. It will look so simple until you want to practice it yourself, until you want to experiment, you now begin to struggle. So you need someone you can always go that you can always run to, that will listen to you. So in summary, it's highly recommended for anybody to get mentorship, especially if you want to take your business from point A to point Z. Thank you, sir.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I want to congratulate all of you. I'm proud of what you guys are doing, and really thank you for coming here to share your story. I will take your final advice and statement. Guys, if you have learned from them, can you type, I've learned, I've learned, I've learned. Okay, I want to also say congratulations to those of you who are able to subscribe to the coaching program. Can you help me drop the website link? You have to pay the normal price. It's $5,000 a charge. For those of you who couldn't take advantage of it now, you have to pay the normal price. That's just how it works. Can you guys give your final statement before you go? So let's start with Pastor Daniel, your final words.
All right. An opportunity to be mentored by Stephen Akintayo is an opportunity God has given to everyone to overcome the hold of poverty upon his life. Please, guys, I encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity, because this will mark the beginning of new things in your life and in your finances. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing. Yes, Mrs. Patricia, a final word.
Okay, Mr. Stephen Akintayo usually says that God will not do for you what he has empowered you to do for yourself. So God has made you to come across this opportunity. God will not put your hand. Even the Bible says, sorry, let me quote the Bible. Even the Bible says that I put before you life and death.
Choose.
But I advise you choose life. That's what the Bible says. So God is not going to force you. He's not going to do for you what he has empowered you to do for yourself. He has brought you in contact with this opportunity. So it's left for you to do what's best for you. It's left for you to make your life matter, to make your life count.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you leaving what you were doing to come and share. God bless you real good. Emmanuel, you're the final person as we close up, we wrap up today.
Okay, basically, I think everybody knows what they want, and from Mr. Kitayo, I have a lot of your hotlines. I use them as they come. There is this one. There is this particular one that I like a lot that says nobody will, like Mrs. Patricia said, nobody will do for you. God will not do for you what he has empowered you to do for yourself. So I think everybody knows what they want and what is good for them. So my parting words for everybody is to take this as an opportunity, because sincerely, it's not all the time you get to have access to Mr. Akitayo directly. If you have a one-on-one encounter with him, you understand better what I'm saying. So, and then he's someone that is very humble and down to earth. No matter the fact that he's a billionaire, he listens to you. So if you really want to do your business and you want to take it to the next level, I don't think you need Mr. Akitayo will say only fools doubt proof. So I don't think there's anything anybody wants to tell you again for you to believe that this is real. So if you want to take your business to the next level, you don't need any further proof. I mean, just Google. Google is always handy. Google the name, Google the brand, Google the people he has associated with. You can Google the people he's bringing on board too. They are real people. So you can Google it, and if those things are enough, I think you should just jump in on this offer, especially because it's giving you a ridiculous amount of discounts that in the couple of months after you subscribe, you see what your life will look like. So this is my parting words. I pray you take it, and God bless you.
God bless you too, and a big thank you for coming and sharing. I really appreciate all of you. I'm hoping that kindly send me your picture and your profile for the Instagram live show I told you about, so that we can begin to schedule you guys for next week. And really thank you for having a large heart to always show up when we call on you. God bless you guys. God bless you real good. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening. So guys, we're at the end of today's training. The webinar is immediately, the $1,000 immediate subscription. So those of you who couldn't subscribe, you can go to my website, stevactel.com. It's 1.8 million, which is $5,000. You can pay there. Some have been able to subscribe immediately. Those of you subscribe, don't forget to send the email to the account details that to the email at stevemacintyre.com, and the phone number you can follow through. That's the details there. So like I told you, it's an immediate discount, and it's even for the first 10 people to pay. So we don't do, we'll pay tomorrow. I reduced it from the normal price to this amount just for today's webinar. That's what is happening. And tomorrow also, we're going to be back at Upgrade Conference to teach you another business. And I'll still offer you some discount to the first 10 people in my coaching program. Opportunity plus preparation equals wealth. So don't do I wasn't prepared, I didn't know. That's the way life works. The people you call lucky, the people you call successful,
It's just that opportunity met preparation. That's all. So, okay, so there's no I need time to go gather money. Well, you should have been prepared and be looking for opportunity. Right now, I am prepared. There's other opportunities. I am prepared for them even before they come. Okay, and that's how you structure your life. All the advantages I took during COVID, right? I've been able to make more money during COVID. I didn't prepare for it during COVID. I prepared for this kind of opportunity before COVID came. And as COVID came, I seized it. So what we call luck is not luck, it's opportunity that met preparation. And also some of you who want, who can pay at once the $1,000, you have a 30-day payment spread. You can deposit 100,000, then you spread the balance in 30 days, okay? Thank you everybody who has watched across all the social media platforms. Don't forget tomorrow, 4 p.m. What's the topic tomorrow? Okay, huh? No, real estate, I think it's Saturday. I think real estate is Saturday. Tomorrow we're taking another topic. I think it's tomorrow we're looking at how to monetize, yeah, being a speaker as well as being an author, right? The process of making money from speaking and writing. And that's what we're going to be looking at tomorrow. So don't miss it. It's 4 p.m. So for some of you are writers, some of you are speakers, and you're struggling to monetize that business model, you will be able to come learn. It's 4 p.m. Don't miss it. Invite your friends, invite your loved ones, and also do a 1-minute video. Tag me on Instagram, Upgrade Conference Testimony, about how this training or this meeting has been changing your life, opportunities you are learning. Again, I always tell people, whether you're able to sign up or not, you have learned, you have seen what to do. Okay, your eyes have been open to what to do, and I think that's what's important the most. Okay, so God bless you real good, and thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Don't miss it. 4 p.m. tomorrow. Love you, everybody. Bye-bye. God bless you. You can always visit, the link has been given to you, the website link. Anytime you want to sign up is www.stephenakita.com/mini importation. Again, www.stephenakita.com/mini importation. That's the URL. You can use your ATM card to pay. In the next, I think, 30 minutes, the price will go back to 1.8 million, which is $5,000. Okay, so some of you are still interested, you can quickly rush. You have about 5 minutes to still take advantage of that. However, unfortunately, you can't do the flexible payment on that website. You have to do a one-time payment. So Tab is saying he wants to pay 100,000 now and pay the balance in 30 days. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can transfer the 100,000 now, you balance the rest in 30 days. We don't do refunds, don't forget, no refunds, please, know that. So you don't pay now and say, I changed my mind, we don't do that. So for those of you who want to pay installment, go ahead. Then if you are paying outright, like I said, it's 1.8 million, but if you're paying now, you can pay 167,000 one-time payment. Or you pay installment payment, you deposit 100,000 and you balance the rest in 30 days. Your session will start after your payment is complete. So your coaching session starts after the payment is complete. Don't forget that. Okay, a big thank you. And please, as I shut down now, you will not have this opportunity to pay this amount. You have to pay the full amount once I shut down. Go ahead. I have Nwako wants to pay 100,000 also. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, quickly pay. Either you're paying fully or you want to pay installment. Because once we shut down, you do not have the opportunity to pay 360,000, which is $1,000. The option is not available. It's my rule. And please, if you come tomorrow to anybody joining my coaching, is my rule. Please note that. You take either the advantage immediately, And it's also something you should try in business. It helps your business. When people take action immediately, give them discount. Those who don't take action immediately, they have to pay higher than those who took action. It's just how business works. It's how life works. Let me tell you a powerful quote that I've shared a million times. What you call success financially is actually a reward for risk taking. Let me repeat myself again. Victoria Phillips have confirmed your payment. Victoria Phillips have confirmed your payment. Some of you are not in Nigeria, you can use several platforms. There is Ping Express, there's World Remit, there are several platforms you can use, even if you are not in the country. So you can go ahead and do that. But let me say this, I always say that rich people are actually rich as a result of the risk they took. So you'll be saying, we don't know, they are rich. No, they took risk. So their wealth is a function of what they did others were not doing, preparations others were not prepared for, chances they took others didn't take. People today will say, you're a rich guy in real estate. Yes, but when I started buying some of this land, people said I was crazy. People said this land will not appreciate. People told me it didn't make sense. Okay, a lot of people even said to me, you're doing well in real estate, in digital marketing. You consulted for top companies. Why go into real estate? This thing is a gamble thing. And I told them, but I have mentors. I have figured this thing out. I know it will work. Don't let them deceive you. Those people who didn't take the risk I took, they are still where they are. Me that I decide to take that risk, I am better off. So that's how life works. Akintade says the recording of this session. Akintade, you can always go to Stephen Akitayo TV on YouTube right now. This recording is there. You can share with your friends. You can invite people. It's there on. Just make sure you subscribe, because once you subscribe, anytime we do videos like this, you miss it, you will see it. So go and subscribe right now at Stephen Akitayo TV on YouTube. Just type Stephen Akitayo TV on YouTube and subscribe to that channel to be able to watch recordings. Even yesterday's recording, you see it there. Today's recording, you will see it there. So Unwako and Philip, your payment has been noted. Okay. The rest of you, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, 4 p.m. God bless you real good. And good night. Good night, everybody. Welcome to Real Estate.
Awesome. Come on, clap for yourself, guys. Hello, guys. My name is Stephen Akinta. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm the MBC of GTEX Homes, and welcome to the front view part of the real estate here in Eleko in Lagos. This is the best investment you can ever consider of making. Why? It is just 15 minutes to VR. Now, if you go this way, you are just 7 minutes to the seaport, and then 10 minutes to Dangote Refinery, which is proposed to be the largest single chain refinery in the world. And of course, 2 minutes from here. There is no better investment than this place because you have a home away from home. Hey guys, you don't wait to buy property, you buy property and you wait. My name is Stephen Akinta. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm the MDC of GTEX Homes, and welcome to the front view part of
Real Estate.
This is the best investment you can ever consider of making. Why? It's just 15 minutes to VR, right? There's an express road already being constructed right now. Now, if you go this way, you are just 7 minutes to the seaport, and then 10 minutes to Dangote Refinery, which is proposed to be the largest single chain refinery in the world. And of course, 5 minutes from here, you will be in the free trade zone. And down the Epe Road is the proposed airport. And of course, you have Lagos Business School just a few minutes from here. There is no better investment than this place because you have a home away from home. 2 minutes from the Beryl Estate gate, you can walk down and have a beautiful time here at the beach after work. Now, why do you want to invest in a location like this? One major reason why you want to invest here is the fact that next year, 2020, Dangote Refinery will be open. The seaport will also be ready. It's going to be employing over 200,000 people. These people need house, they need transportation, they need supermarket, petrol stations. I mean, this is going to be a major community. Now, you can have an apartment, okay, with GTEX Homes, Beryl Estate here, and you rent it out, okay, using Airbnb, bookings.com on a short lease, right? So we have here at Beryl a 1-studio apartment, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom duplex. And so this is just the best investment you can ever consider doing. For me, I don't think I need to market you because this place markets itself. Okay, some of my crew want to say hello to you guys. And we've been working day and night on this Beryl phase 1. You won't believe it. We just launched this just a week ago. And a week after, this is already a construction site. Day in, day out. There's so much work going on. There's more people working and working and working. And we're just proud of the amazing team working with us here. And one thing they also say is that this has been one of their best construction sites. And the reason is because after hard day's work, just 2 minutes away, they come to the beach side and have a wonderful time. So guys, you told me that you love this place because after close of work, you just come here and just relax. Yeah, so is this your best site ever? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, you like this place? Yes, sir. Okay, should GTEX give you an apartment here? How much will you pay? So ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at Beryl Estate beach front, and we encourage you to join us. Invest here and you never regret it. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the right investment right here in the city of Lagos and the center of Lagos because you are in the best place. The investment is right. the investment is prime. And we have an amazing team of guys working here. And this is just the best deal, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for investing here at the Real Estate Lagos, here at Eleco. Hey guys, you don't wait to buy property, you buy property and you wait.
Hi guys, I used to be a financial frustrated housewife a couple of years ago who used to on her husband for every little penny. And trust me guys, poverty, depending on somebody for your daily income or for your daily living sucks a lot. But my own story has changed because I took a step to change. I'm a millionaire housewife who has also raised over 6,031 persons on how to be a successful business owner right from the comfort of their home, their bedroom, from their kitchen. I have raised millionaires via my platform, and I would love you to also be part of my millionaire story. And how can you do that? I train men and women on how to import from different countries in the world. They import items at ridiculously cheap amounts and bring it to their countries to sell to make a whole lot of profit. Like the wristwatch I'm putting on right now, one of my students bought this wristwatch for $20 and she sells for $100 in the US. And you can do this business anywhere you are in the world, same consequence of your country. So I'd love you to join my next training on how you also can be a successful importer. And this period of the pandemic is the period for you to learn, impact, and invest in yourself. And trust me, you will not regret it. So go now, click on the learn more button for you to know more about this business, or you look at the link scrolling on this video and click on it, and you know how to be a part of my millionaire story. So bye-bye, guys.
Hi, my name is Bisi Akintayo, the MD of Genido e-commerce store. That's the #1 e-commerce store in Nigeria. And we are here today taking food items to Lots of Orphanage Home and Dustbin Estate, which is based in Ajegunle. And this has been made possible and powered by the Stephen Akintayo Foundation that donated ₦1 million to be able to see that children, homes, families are able to have enough food in this season of the shutdown due to the coronavirus.
More than 60 million people are urged to stay at home. Now closing all schools and universities, and sobering words from coronavirus, the most serious health crisis in a century.
In this pandemic, where we all are afraid of going to the markets, guess what? I've got good news for you. Genido offers you Genido Mart. Genido Mart is an online shopping store where you can purchase all your essential food items, such as provisions, your essential soup items like your vegetables, stockfish, dry fish. We have toiletries. We have livestock animals such as chicken, ram, turkey, and so much more. And guess what? You don't have to go to the market, and delivery is free. So what are you waiting for? Log into www.genido.com and start shopping now.
Hello, guys. My name is Stephen Akintai. I'm the founder of GTEX Hub. And we decided to put this together to connect technology and real estate. And we are the first 247 hub in the whole of Africa. And we're also, of course, in this neighborhood, one of the premium, what you can call luxury hub, right? We are in a very, very secure location called Omole Phase 1. We have 247 electricity. The ambience is just magical. You're talking about world-class location anywhere in the world. You can have guests come visit you, and they're not going to say, hey, your business is small. One of the beautiful things about GTEX Hub is that we're fast opening new locations in Lekki, Abuja, Dubai, London, and of course in the US. And we're spreading across all the cities of the world. So I believe that having your office space or even virtual space with GTEX Hub is actually the best decision you can ever make, because you're having an amazing ecosystem, bringing together people in the real estate sector with people in the tech sector. And I see an amazing revolution about to take place with what GTEX Hub is doing. We look forward to having you here. Once again, welcome to GTEX Hub.
My name is Bisi Akintayo. I'm actually one of the founding members of SA Foundation. And one of the things SA Foundation does is we see to the needs of less privileged in the society and orphans. And it's been an exciting journey so far. We give scholarships to students. We've empowered over 1,000 students, people, children so far. And it's really a way for us to back to the society, helping them come out of the challenges they are going through and make them see that they have all it takes within them to become great, to become who they want to be in life.
With the SA Foundation, that's the Stephen Akintai Foundation, are here to innovate lives, to teach children that they can be better at what they do.
We are basically here to reach out to this set of students to see how we can be part of their lives, to see how we can help and impact in them.
SA Foundation. SA Foundation. Now I want you to look at the person seated to you. You don't know where you're going to see yourself in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years. Now I'm going to tell you a short story about myself. I used to be in this same position that you're seated right now. I remember a couple of years ago, I was also in SS2 and I was in a government school. Do not use your eyes to look down at who is your friend. Do not use your eyes to look down